On August 16, the St. Lucia Kings and the Jamaica Tallawahs got the 2023 CPL Tournament off to a start in St. Lucia. Tonight, one of those teams will be sending the other home, and their 2023 CPL campaign will come to an end. Both teams are staying at the same hotel. So the management at the Pegasus Hotel know that one of these teams will not be there tomorrow. However, both teams are using different transportation company. So one company will have this race end tomorrow morning. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Eliminator of the CPL 2023 between the St. Lucia Kings and the Jamaica Tallawahs, live from Providence in Guyana. The Jamaica Tallawahs have won the toss and have decided to field first. King comes back into the team, leaving out Mackenzie, and Nicholas Gordon will replace Aiden Walsh. So the Jamaica is Ailes, King, Taylor, Brooks, Imad, Reefer, Springer, Allen, Green, Amir, and Gordon. With me this afternoon is our usual co-host, Andre Gordon. Andre Douglas will now take us through the St. Lucia Kings team. Good evening, Andre, and welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Carlton. Good evening to your viewers all over the world, wherever you may be. Now, yes. So it is eliminator number 1, and it's a very, very, and as Carlton said, it's win or go home. So it's gonna be very interesting to see who will actually go home from tonight's eliminator. Now, quickly, let me just take you through the St. Lucia Kings team. The openers being Colin Monroe, Johnson Charles, Roger Pascat number 3, Descartes for Raza, the captain Raza, Chase at 6, Primus, Ford, Joseph Peer, and Atsagulu. So that is your St. Lucia Kings team, which seemed to be a very, very balanced one. So we have Charles coming back into the team, and also Descartes and Kari Peer. So those are the 3 changes for the St. Lucia Kings team for tonight's game.
The Jamaica Tallawahs have beaten the St. Lucia Kings twice this year already. They'll be looking to beat them for a 3rd time. In fact, last year at this same stage of the tournament, Jamaica Tallawahs also beat the St. Lucia Kings. Should Jamaica Tallawahs win tonight, it will be 4 from 4. Andre, can the Tallawahs make it a quartet of wins against the St. Lucia Kings?
Oh, very much so. They very much can. And the thing about the Jamaica Tallawahs is that it is good that they're peaking at the right time, right? So they hit a bit of hurdle in the middle part of the tournament, but they have gotten a lot of confidence from defeating both St. Kitts and St. Lucia in their final group game. So there's no doubt about whether they'll be high on confidence. Absolutely, they'll be high on confidence, and they should they're peaking at the right time. So I have no doubt that the Jamaica Tallawahs can actually beat the St. Lucia Kings, making it 3 out of 3.
Good evening to everyone in the chat. Yes, what does the St. Lucia Kings need to do to win tonight?
Well, firstly, they have to make sure that they put up a very
lost.
Oh, sorry. Yes. First, they need to put up a good score on the board. It's an eliminator, and we know that eliminator games carry a little bit more. Carry more pressure than that of a first round game. So the first thing that they need to do is to put up a good total on the board. And what? Are we good?
Yeah, go ahead, Andre. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. So yes, they do need to put up a good score on the board, right? Anything over, say, 180 would be a very, very good total, you know, because eliminator games, it carries a little bit, it carries far more pressure, especially when you're chasing. And they do, the St. Lucia Kings team have
You
a
want to
very,
log out, log back in, Andre, because you're breaking up and you're not coming through. So would you like to log out and log
all right,
back in?
okay, let me try that. Yes.
So Christopher Bristol, I'll know Christopher Bristol. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Good evening, everyone in this wonderful community. And I'm glad that you are here this evening. And may we have a wonderful time as we go through Eliminator number 1. Coming up tomorrow evening, the Guyana Amazon Warriors will play the Trinbago Knight Riders in qualifier 1. The winner of that match will go straight to the finals. The winner of tonight's match will play the loser of that match for a place in the finals. The loser of tonight's match, as was said in the beginning, will go home. And as Winston King said in the comment, it's win or go home. Good evening, Juna Davis. Good to see you here. Roddy Latu, welcome. Pakistan versus New Zealand coming up. Is a match okay? Good night, Jamor Small. I'm glad that you are here. Happy to see you. Marisa Wilson, welcome to the show. It's a good while, long time. I have not seen you. Welcome to the show. I know that you're probably busy and you're such a loyal West Indian supporters. Mr. Beer, good night. Andre is back with us, Andre. Would you like to complete the thoughts that what does Lucia needs to do to win tonight?
Right. As I said before, they need to put a good score in the total. And a good score, I think, could be anywhere, you know, between, say, 170, 180. Anything over 180, I think, would be a good score because, you know, it's going to be scoreboard pressure. That's for one, you know. And it is an eliminator game. So, you know, anything over 180, I think that would be very, very competitive. And the fact that they also have a very decent bowling attack. I think they have a very balanced attack. Good pace. You know, they have the pace of Joseph, good swing bowling in terms of forward, and then they have the Chase and Hasagulu in terms of spin. So they do have and Raza, who's also a very capable spinner. So they do have a very, very decent attack. So they first need to put up a good score on the board. You know, anything over 180 should be a very, very competitive total for them to stand a chance of victory, of getting to victory tonight.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Mr. Beer, and bless up to you too. I agree with you, Marisa Wilson. We are expecting Jamaica to win. Jamaica should bat first. Just to tell you, Texroy Bedward, that Jamaica Tallawahs have won the toss and have decided to field first. The St. Lucia Kings will bat first. And so Marisa Wilson is saying that 190, 200. We really don't want the St. Lucia Kings to get that many. Would you want them to get that many, Andre? Who are you bringing in this match, though, Andre? Who are you bringing?
I mean, you know, I'm a Jamaican first and foremost. So being a Jamaican, I very much want Jamaica to win. But I'm also, you know, in the yeah. So at first, I want Jamaica to win. You know, and it's not a case where it's just, you know, it's just say it the cricketers from St. Lucia or St. Lucians. They include foreigners, of course. So it's a franchise team. You know, so although Jamaica is also a franchise team, of course, I want Jamaica to win first. You know, so I can't say in the interest of West Indies cricket. You know, it doesn't matter to me. You know, being a franchise team, and Jamaica being a Jamaican franchise, and I'm a Jamaican, of course, I want Jamaica to win. But if St. Lucia wins, I mean, so be it. You know.
Yes. So yes, Marisa Wilson. Thank you. I really hope that we'll get there by the finals of the CPL. So we are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. I think we're just somewhere about 9,250. So can we get those 750 before the end of the CPL? That would be very good. Mr. Casanova, what is interesting? Tell us what you think is that interesting. Andre, we heard a lot of arguments that the Tallawahs won last year despite of Chanderpaul and not because of Chanderpaul. Now, he has qualified this team again fourth, just like he did last year. Should the Jamaica Tallawahs goes on to win this tournament, could Chanderpaul be considered one of the top coaches in the region, if not the top coach?
That's a very, very interesting question. I have to take a little while to think about it. Well, the fact that you actually win, you have to give the coach some credit. There's no way on earth that he should not be given any credit. But as to whether he's a top coach, that's a total different question. That's a different ball game now, and different, require a little bit more thinking and a little more thought to actually give an answer for that. But if they do, you have to give him credit. And once they win, you have to give the coach some credit because, of course, his input would have been, quite valuable, to the success of the team. So you'd have to give China Paul some credit. But as to whether he's a top coach or not, that requires a little bit more thought.
Yes, Rodi Latu. That is true. Oh gosh, I just didn't remember Rodi Latu. I didn't remember. Sorry about that, Rodi Latu. I just never. And it's, by the way, it's not a T-shirt. It's not a T-shirt. It's a high quality, high end Jamaica jersey. I think that's the jersey of. I don't remember which sport team that gave it to me. It was a cricket though, but it was one of these Jamaican team that gave it to me. Joseph Clark, welcome to the show. The reason why most people don't go to the cricket matches, why these matches don't show on the TV, is not everyone have Sportsmax. Understand that, Joseph Clark, and I apologize. I'm sorry. It is not my fault. But I'm glad that we can be here to discuss it and talk about it, and that we will give you live updates of the score and try to describe the action as best as possible. Finally, bowling first. What do you think about the decision to bowl first, Andre?
But I think it's a good decision to bowl first, because from what we have seen throughout the tournament, we realize that there is a lot of dew, during the second part of the innings. So the fact that, a lot of dew, the ball will come on a little bit more, come on a bit quicker. It's better for batting that time. The bowlers will have a bit more difficulty in terms of gripping the ball. So batting second at Guyana, I think it's advantage to the batting team, because of the dew factor.
On Sunday, we bowled them out for 79. Was it Sunday that we bowled them out for 79? You think we can bowl them out for fewer runs tonight? So probably about 65 or so?
Yeah, I doubt it very much. I think they put up a bit more fight, and you have the likes of Johnson Charles coming back in the team, and Monroe reverting to opening the innings with Johnson Charles. So I doubt you'll have that, be bowling them out for 79 again. In the game on Sunday, there was no pressure. There was nothing to play for really, so it didn't really matter a great deal. But tonight, I think that persons will be a lot more focused. You'll see a lot more effort. And the St. Lucia team is very, interesting. They have a lot of experienced players too. The likes of Monroe. Monroe is one of the most experienced T20 players going around. And you have the quality of Raza in the middle, right? He's also very experienced himself and he's a good player. And then, of course, you have Johnson Charles and Rajapaksa, who seems to be in really, really good touch. We saw it in the game against the Guyana Amazon Warriors, the damage that he did. And also look good against the Jamaica Tallawahs on Sunday. So they do have a very decent batting lineup and an experienced one, and they should put up a far more fight than what they did on Sunday.
Good night, Bisnat, Ataman, Ram. Thank you for being here, and I do hope that we win. I'm looking forward to us winning. St. Lucia make 145. Marisa Wilson, she's betting for St. Lucia to make 145. And so the players are experienced. Now, this St. Lucia team, Andre, is the only team that beat the top two. They beat both Trinbago Knight Riders and they have beaten the Guyana Amazon Warriors. What that say about this St. Lucia team?
Well, it says that they're a good team. As I said before, they're a very decent team. They're very, very, very they have experience in the lineup in both batting and the bowling area, right? They have the top four batsmen in terms of Monroe, Charles, Rajapaksa, and Raza. They're very, very decent, very good T20 cricketers. So they have decent, they have very good T20 cricketers in batting and also the bowling, and they're quite balanced too. They're not only are they pretty good, they're also a very balanced team. So on their day, they're capable of defeating anybody.
Coming back to the coaches, I just realized it just came to me that this is a battle between Chanda Paul and Sammy. And many persons think that Chanda Paul may be the West Indies coach in waiting.
I don't think so. I think Sammy will be. I think Sammy will be there for some time. Irrespective of what persons might think. Because I myself, I had an issue with Sammy being a coach, being that he was not actually certified as a coach. It has pretty much very little experience as a coach. But I think Sammy will be there for quite some time in terms of being a coach, because Sammy seems, if there's one thing that Sammy seems to be able to do, is actually command the respect of the players. He seems to have a good command and respect of the players. Players want to play for Sammy. So I think Sammy will be around for some time in terms of being a white ball coach.
Yeah, Roddy Latu is saying that lot is dependent on Monroe and Joseph. If those two players do not perform, can the St. Lucia Kings win without Monroe and Joseph not performing?
I think more Joseph is, I think Joseph is more key than even Monroe, because if even Monroe doesn't perform, I still think they have capable batsmen in the team that could actually perform and win them the game. But I think that Joseph now, if Joseph doesn't perform, I think they will struggle a lot, because Joseph is key, in terms of his pace, that he can do a lot of damage in terms of his pace and his wicket taking ability is quite important. And there's nothing better than be able to take wicket to restrict the score in T20 games. So I think Joseph, more than Monroe, will play is probably more integral than Monroe.
Well, they are taking the field just about now, so let me just go over the teams quite quickly. So Ace, King, Taylor, Brooks, Imad, Reefer, Springer, Allen, Green, Amir, and Garden. I know Marisa would have loved to see Kirk McKenzie in the team, but unfortunately, Kirk McKenzie is not in the team tonight, Marisa. And when we look at the St. Lucia team, we see Monroe Charles, Ragapashka Descartes, Raza, who's the captain, Chase, Primus, Ford, Joseph Pierre, Atgulo. That's the St. Lucia Kings 11. Now, there's Selector Russell. Welcome to the show, Selector Russell. Good vibes. I really hope you bring a lot of good vibes to the show tonight, Selector Russell. And I'm happy that you're here. I'm absolutely happy that you're here. And I hope you can manage the lyrics that is going to come your way. Because clearly, you are bringing St. Lucia to win. Jamaica is going home. He's a very brave man. Absolutely brave man is Selector Russell. Welcome to the show, sir. I'm really, really glad that you are here. So the players are on the field. Mohamed Amir is going to start opening the innings for the St. Lucia Kings, as expected, is Colin Monroe and Johnson Charles. He's now 36 years old. What do you say that Johnson Charles has to fire?
It's important because he really sets a tone for the St. Lucia Kings. If Johnson Charles comes out firing, they'll be very much on their way to getting a good total. If he doesn't fire, I think they'll have to rethink their strategy somewhat. But Johnson Charles plays a very integral role for them in terms of setting the tone, in terms of getting off to a flyer.
Okay, so Ian is backing the St. Lucia Kings, and he's backing the St. Lucia Kings for one reason alone, because Kerry Pierre is in the St. Lucia Kings side. Kerry Pierre is actually performing very well in this year's tournament. We should give credit to Kerry Pierre. He has taken a number of wickets. As Amir comes in over the wicket and ball to Charles, and Charles is beaten outside the half stump. That's the first delivery. That looks to go between bat and pad. Good start by Amir. Andre?
Oh, yes. We know Amir is an excellent bowler. Amir has the ability to swing the ball both ways. He's very difficult. He's very economical. Not an easy bowler to get rid of, to attack in the power play. So he's a very cunning bowler and one who always gets early wickets.
So there's a gentleman named Marlon Pinnock that should be joining us. I'm seeing that he's trying to join us, but the connection is still not quite made. Amir bowl to Charles. That's a Yorker. He dug it out. The bowler field is followed through, and there is no run. This is a good start by Mohamed Amir. So we are probably going to do. I love the start, Andre, don't you?
Oh yeah, the excellent start by Amir, and it's nothing surprising at all from Mohamed Amir. We know Mohamed Amir has done really well for the Jamaica Tallawahs over the years. A very key player, very integral part of the Jamaica Tallawahs team. You know, himself along with Imad Wazim. You know, they're two key players from Pakistan for the Jamaica Tallawahs.
He's in again. He bowls to Charles, and Charles drives through the offside down to the boundary for 4. The St. Lucia Kings are on their way, 4 without loss. Love the shot by Charles there.
Yeah, beautiful shot through the covers by Johnson Charles. You know, that delivery that was over pitch. Johnson Charles just put his front foot forward and drive that one through covers. Excellent shot for 4 runs. Well done by Johnson Charles.
Yes, so Marlon Pinnock is trying to join us, but he's not being connected. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening, but he's not being connected. So Mohamed Amir comes in bowl, and he pulled up. He just pulled up just as he was about to deliver. He pulled out of his delivery stride. He's stretching that hamstring out. We hope that he's okay. We really hope that he's okay. We saw last year in the qualifier 2 against the Guyana Amazon Warriors, he also had an injury and did not take part in the finals. And what is happening here again now? So Mohamed Amir seems to be in some trouble again. He seems to be in some trouble. And this will be a big blow for the Jamaica Tallawahs.
Oh, wow. Let us hope that Mohamed Amir is, he seems to be in trouble. He's calling for the physio. So, he seems to be in a bit of bother right there.
Yes, he definitely seems to be.
Yeah, the physio is now coming onto the field.
Yes, so he was running in. Let's see that this is slow motion. Everything looked quite okay there. Looks smooth. Just as he about to gather, he just pulled out of it and he pulled up. And let's see. Hope that all is well. Just as he was about to gather, he was just leaning back now to gather. And just let's hope that he can continue. Eddie Prasad, hey guys, don't count out the Jamaica team. Can't count out Shivnarine Chandapal and Kirtley. Yes, interesting match. Jamaica all the way till the next match, of course. Okay, Eddie Prasad. So Marlon Pinnock is trying to join us, but but it just seemed he's not connecting. I don't know why he's not connecting. Why could he not be connecting, Andre? Because you are somebody who does this all the time. Why would he not be connected?
Yeah, we know with technology, anything is possible. Probably the internet might have some internet issues, so that might very well be the case.
Yeah, but
oh well.
He's trying again. I'm seeing him, but it said the device is not connected. They're trying to see if they can get Mohamed Amir through this. It's very interesting. Please slash a like on the video. Don't click on the subscribe button. And please, what do you think? It looks like Amir is leaving the field and Reefer is going to complete the over. This doesn't look good at all for the Jamaica Tallawahs. That could be the end of Mohamed Amir in this match. Certainly.
Yeah, not a good look at all. It's just. I mean, it's a part of the game, but it's pretty sad that your strike bowler, your strike bowler has to leave the field. It's a pretty sad.
Yes, yeah, and it looks to be the hamstring, and that could be his tournament, because if it is the hamstring, he's not going to fix, even if Jamaica Tallawahs reach the finals. Yes, Jamaica all the way. Ian, don't they warm and stretch? He has left the field. Yes, they warm and stretch, and Amir is someone who takes his cricket very seriously. So I would not. It's just one of those things. These things happens to the best, the fittest athletes in the world. If Amir, Roddy Latu believes that if Amir goes, Jamaica Tallawahs lose. Let's see, because maybe tonight is a night that Fabian Allen is going to really come to the party with his bowling, along with Nicholas Garner. Reefer comes in, bowl to Charles, and Charles eases this down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 5. So he was very tight there just now, Charles. So Ronnie Latu, I don't quite believe that if Amir not playing, it's a big blow, yes. Very big blow. But I still think the Jamaica Tallawahs can pull through. That is why TKR rested their players. So Ian Gould is saying that is why Jamaica Tallawahs was not in that position to rest anyone. Reefer now taking a very long time to complete this over. He's coming in over the wicket. The left arm medium pace, a ball to Monroe, who drives outside the off stump, and that one seams away. So Reefer get that one to leave the left-hander. It goes through to the keeper. There is no run. So 5 runs off this over so far. 1 to come in over number 1.
Very good delivery by Reefer. One that just touched and left Colin Monroe beaten outside the off stump.
He comes in again over the wicket, ball to Monroe, and Monroe drives past the bowler down to mid-off field. They went through for a quick single. He shied at the stump, but the batsman made it at the end of over number 1. The St. Lucia Kings been asked to bat are 6 without loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good start, on the part of the Jamaica Tallawahs. Reefer coming in to complete the over started by Mohamed Amir. He's so far only 2 runs coming from the 3 balls that he bowled. So pretty decent start from Reefer, continuing from Mohamed Amir.
Yeah, that is lovely. And Roddy Latu is saying that Amir is the only bowler to unsecure the batsman. That might be so, but I still think that Jamaica Tallawahs can make it without him. Yes, up Jamaica, Velvin Thompson. Thank you for all of those who are listening to us, who are not really watching the cricket, but we are able to give you the updates and keep the running commentary. I really appreciate that you are here. And I hope that you are hearing us loud and clear. I know like Bobby Brown and Mr. Casanova and those guys might be driving home, and they'll be listening to us as they are driving home, as they are not yet able to watch the cricket as yet. Thank you for being here. So we do hope that you reach home safely. Wasim comes in, round the wicket, ball to Monroe. Monroe strokes it back down the inside of the pitch to the ball, and there is no run. Yes, good start from both teams. Jerome Small is saying that good start. It's a balanced start, Andre.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start. Pretty good start. It's
Wasim ball to Monroe again. He just stands up in his crease and stroke it back down the inside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. Making some slight adjustment in the field is Mohamed Wasim. So Ian is saying that, let's see, Mohamed Wasim ball to Monroe, and it is high and hard, straight, and the fielder took the catch. That is being jogging down on the boundary. So Monroe gone. Jamaica of Tallawahs have made the breakthrough. Imad Wasim getting the wicket in his first over.
Yeah, that's a very good catch by Green. We know how excellent a fielder he is. So that's a very good start on the part of Jamaica Tallawahs. Imad Wasim, it was quite an excellent bowler, getting the wicket of Colin Monroe.
It's good to see that Imad Wasim striking again in his first over. And so Sheldon Smith generally said that the reason why the TKR let go of Colin Monroe is because they know that he's finished. So he must be laughing and said, then I told you so. So 6 for 1. The new batsman is Rajapaksa. He's in good form, Andre.
Oh yes, Rajapaksa is in good form. He scored a nice 80 plus runs against the Ghana Amazon Warriors. He timed the ball beautifully. It's a magnificent stroke in that match. And also he looked pretty good on Sunday against the Jamaica Tallawahs until he was dismissed. So he's a pretty dangerous batsman, and one in which Jamaica Tallawahs need to get rid of pretty quickly.
Roddy Latu is saying that Jamaica Tallawahs is going to win, and tomorrow night Trinbago Knight Riders is also going to win. So we must be prepared to face the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Okay, Roddy Latu, go ahead. We will see what happens tomorrow. We will see what happens tomorrow night. For right now, though, it's our challenge tonight. It's our anxiety tonight. It's our nervousness tonight. Imad wasn't picking up a wicket again in his first over as Monroe goes forward, caught on the long on boundary by Green. He comes in now, round the wicket, ball to Ragapasca, and he comes forward and defend right down the middle of the pitch. If anything, towards the offside, the bowler field, there is no run. As Monroe is showing there, Monroe just holding out in the distance there. Green taking a fine catch. Imad Wasim round the wicket, ball to Ragapasca. He swings this away over mid-wicket. Let's watch where this one go. Did it go over the rope or was it one bounce? Over the rope, Andre. 6 runs to Ragapasca. Good start by him.
Yeah, excellent start by Rajapaksa. There was Green pitching up on between middle and leg stump. And Rajapaksa just swinging that one high over deep mid-wicket for 6. Magnificent struck by Rajapaksa. We know that he's a belligerent striker of the ball, you know, and if he gets going, you know, he can prove a lot of, you know, to be quite dangerous.
Yes, we saw on Sunday too, he was a top scorer. I think he made 22 and he played some lovely shot there. 12 for 1 in over number 2. One delivery to come. Imad Wasim just, sorry about that, just tossing the ball from hand to hand. You have gotten 1 wicket in this over so far. You have also conceded a maximum of 6. He comes in now. Over the wicket, ball to Ragapasca outside the half stump. The batsman cuts. It goes through to the keeper, Brooks, who juggled it and dropped it. And the score remains at 12 for 1 at the end of over number 2.
12 for 1 at the end of number 2. That's pretty decent start on the part of the Jamaica Tallawahs. You know, I mean, just going at 6 runs per over is the St. Lucia Kings. You know, 2 very good overs by the Tallawahs, you know, and getting the very key wickets in that second over from Imad Wasim, getting the key wicket of Colin Monroe. You know, so it's a very good start on the part of the Tallawahs.
Yes. Marlon is trying again, but it is telling me that the device is not connected. So I don't know why it is telling me that. So who do you think that is going to continue? Who do you think that will take over? Yes, Reefer is going to continue.
Yeah,
he comes in over the wicket. Ball to Charles. He got the inside edge onto the pad. The ball runs out the backward square leg. There is no run.
Yeah, you know, Reefer being, Reefer isn't that I don't think Reefer is that bad of a bowler. You know, he does probably has bowl a lot in this tournament, but he's a pretty decent, you know, medium pace bowler. He might be lacking in terms of you know, bowling in the series, but he's a decent bowler.
Over the wicket comes Reefer down the leg side. Charles look to whipping it away. Misses, go through to the keeper. Wide signal. The score moves up to 13 for 1. So Ahmad Noor, you are saying that if Mohamed Amir cannot play, then the Jamaica Tallawahs, that's it for the Jamaica Tallawahs. May I remind you that the Jamaica Tallawahs won last year's tournament. They won the final without Mohamed Amir. Welcome to the show, Lucky 5. Good evening. Rakapashta reminds me of Narain. Lazy like Monday morning. Reefer goes in again. Bowl down the leg side to Charles. Another wide signal there by the umpire. 14 for 1 in over number 3. 1 delivery has been bowled so far in number 3. It has been bowled over number 3, being bowled by Raymond Reefer, representing the Jamaica Tallawahs. So, Christopher Bristol, welcome to the show. Glad that you are here early. It's good to see you that you are early. What are you drinking tonight? As Reefer turns at the top of his mark, he begins to move in now. He gathers momentum, passes the umpire, left arm over the wicket, ball to Charles. Charles drives into the offside. Shamar Springer cover comes across to his right and field. There is no run. 14 for 1 in over number 3, being bowled by Raymond Reefer. What are you drinking tonight, Christopher Bristol? Guyana will trash Trinidad tomorrow. And then St. Lucia will trash Trinidad on Friday. And then Sunday, Guyana will dismantle St. Lucia. There is your result in advance. You welcome. Over the wicket comes ball to Charles, and Charles drives down to mid-off. Green fields. There's no run. The score remains on 14 for 1. We're in over number 3. Charles is on 5. Rakapashka is on 6 from 3 deliveries. Charles on 5 from 7 deliveries. And this is really unlike Charles. So Reefer bowling a very good over years, bowled 3 deliveries so far. And if you are just tuning in, Mohamed Amir pulled up after bowling 3 deliveries in a spell. Reefer over the wicket, ball to Charles, short outside the Ashby, cuts this away, backward of point, down to the backward point boundary for 4, and so Charles moves up to 9. The score moves up to 18 for 1 in over number 3, being bowled by Raymond Reefer. That one was short outside the half stump, and he just cuts it away, down backward point into the boundary for 4. Good shot by Raymond Reefer, Andre.
Yeah, good shot there by Charles. Right,
yes.
Good shot by Charles. I mean, Reefer just a touch. Just a touch wide, and there was.
He comes in, ball to Charles, drive, beaten, goes through to the keeper. Go ahead, Andre.
Right. There was Charles just guiding that one through the backward point boundary for 4. Good shot.
Yes, and that was a good response from Reefer. Charles looking to play that one through the inside, but it goes across him, the natural angle, taking it across him, and he misses it by a mile, and it goes through to the keeper. Let's watch Reefer. The final delivery of over number 3, 18 for 1. St. Lucia Kings been asked to bat over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles opened the face of the bat and guide it down to a backward point. The fielder comes in, that looks like Aiden Walsh Jr. on the field for Mohamed Amir and direct it, but the batsman was in his crease. End of over number 3, 18 for 1.
Yeah, good bit of feeling there by Aiden Walsh Jr. We know that he's an excellent fielder. He's one of the better fielders in the Caribbean. So, there's no surprise right there that he's actually hit the wicket from that angle. Yeah, but still a good start for the Jamaica Tallawahs. 18 for 1 from the first 3 overs. Pretty good start, that they take that any day.
Yes, you will take that any day. Trevor Bedward, I don't know Trevor Bedward. I can't get involved in the mix-up. I don't understand Bedward. You have to say, I don't understand. I'm sorry. We should have bat first and bat them out of the game again. Antonio Lewis, so what do you think about the Drew factor? We saw in the match on Sunday night, even from the very first innings, we are seeing that water was actually coming off the ball from the very first innings, especially when the spinners were giving it a rip. So there is a Drew factor. Personally, it's your opinion, and I do not fight down one for their opinion. I'm not one who's going to say your opinion is wrong. But I would have bowled first also. As Green comes in round the wicket, ball to Agapaska, and he dabbed this down to short third man, and they go through for a single. Would you have bowled first, Andre?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, the Drew factor, we cannot underestimate that it plays a part in the game. And if you're able to restrict them, for a total which is quite manageable to you, there's no reason why the Tallawahs should not go on and chase a total, because it's going to be difficult for the bowlers in the second innings to grip the ball. It's going to be a factor, gripping the ball.
Yes. Let's watch Green now. Makes some adjustment in his field. He grips the ball. He's just about now to second and take that deep breath that he usually does. He does that now. He comes in, past the umpire, over the wicket and bowl to Charles, and Charles plays it back down the outside of the pitch to Green. Green field, and there is no run. Oh, Andre, what are your thoughts about Django?
My thoughts?
Christopher Django. Over the wicket, come ball to Charles, and Charles looking very subdued tonight. He strokes that one straight to the field, that cover. There is no run. Charles is looking very subdued, Andre. What could have contributed to that?
It might be just the pressure of the elimination game, not wanting to play a really loose shot and probably getting out, and the person blaming him for not being responsible. So it might be weighing on his shoulders.
So this one is short from Green, and he pulls it through mid-wicket straight to the security officer. I know that lady. I know that security officer lady. He pulls it straight to through mid-wicket. Let's see. One bounce.
Yeah, good evening, Madam Officer.
Yes, I know her. I know her. Says that's a lovely shot there by Charles. That will take the score up to 23 for 1. 2 to come in over number 4, being bowled by Green. He comes in, bowl to Charles, and Charles swings his high in the air. He's going to be out caught, yes, and Charles is out caught by Imad Wasim, a short third man, And so Charles gone, St. Lucia Kings lost their second wicket. They are 23 for 2. And once again, Johnson Charles failed at the Providence Oval. He doesn't make runs at the Guyana National Stadium, Andre.
Yeah, Johnson Charles there. He was very much, as I said, very much subdued for the most part. And there he was trying to hit Green over the top once more, but failed to do so. Imad was him taking a very good catch at short third man. Johnson Charles gone, and now the St. Lucia Kings team under a bit of pressure now at 23 for 2.
Yes, it was a good shot from him, Jammo Small. It was a good shot, yes, and then there's a wicket. So Charles gone, yes, Charles is gone. And so this is always a situation with Johnson Charles at the Providence Stadium. And the Jamaica Tallawahs are large and in charge at this moment. They're on top. You would have to say getting 2 wickets in the first 4 overs that the Jamaica Tallawahs are on top, 23 for 2. And here comes Ruston Chase, the much maligned Ruston Chase. But what does he have in store for us tonight? In the first match, the very first match, back on August 16, he played a blind off an innings for the St. Lucia Kings when he made, I think, 54. And he was the sole bright spot in that innings. The St. Lucia Kings still lost then. What do you think Charles has in store for us tonight, Andre?
Oh, you mean Chase?
Chase.
Chase, you can never quite tell with Chase, because most time Chase tend to, but he's having a pretty average season. Apart from the start that he had against Jamaica Tallawahs, he has been pretty ordinary after that. So
Green ball to Chase, and Chase looking to pull it, take the bottom edge onto the pad, balloons in the air, but the keeper could not reach there. Once again, I don't know why Marlon cannot join us, because he keeps coming up, but it's saying that the device is not connected. It's a message I'm getting, Marlon. If you are hearing me, it is saying that the device is not connected. And I don't know why. That's the message I'm getting. I'm seeing you trying to link, but it is saying that there's probably something that he needs to click on that he's not clicking on. Jerome is saying that Chase is making Chase. Jerome, Jammo Small, do you want to explain that a little, because I don't quite understand? Ruston Chase resemble Andre. Mr. Andre, explain what you did to your youth, please. Andre,
I can tell you that.
Andre, are you Chase father?
I can tell you, no, not at all. I'm not that old. I'm not that old, Mr. Latu. Not that old at all. I might be just a few years older than Ruston Chase. But thanks for the compliment, though. You say that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you are hearing me, Marlon, or anyone close to him hearing me, maybe there's something that he just need to click on to get through. I don't know why, but as we watch now, Raymond Reefer is going to come in and he's bowling to the left-handed. That's Ragapashka, who cuts it into the covers, cannot score. The score remains on 23 for 2. So this is Raymond Reefer effectively bowling his third over. You could say that he's bowling his third over, because if this would be the third over that Amir would have bowled. So this is good from Raymond Reefer so far. He has replaced Mohamed Amir, who went off injured, and we wish him all the best of luck. So Raymond Reefer has picked up now over the wicket. Ball to Ragapashka with this over the top, just over the top, out of the reach at the man at the widest extra cover. Fabian Allen cut off the boundary and field. They go through for a single. He never timed that quite well, Andre, luckily.
Yeah. It's that sometimes it's good not to time the ball, and that was a case in point. Probably if you had timed that one, that would have been straight to the man on the cover boundary. So he got away with that shot just now. Rajapaksa. Rajapaksa is very important for Rajapaksa to stay there, because he's a very, very attacking batsman. He's the one who can take the attack to the bowlers. Chase will not take the attack to the bowlers.
Reefer is going to continue over the wicket now. Bowl to Chase, and Chase strokes this down the inside of the pitch. The bowler fielding is followed through, and there is no run. 3 deliveries gone in over number 5 so far. Andre, what I want you to look at me and help me to look at it, and I'm asking the persons in the community who is actually watching the broadcast, who's actually watching the cricket. Look at Reefer elbow. I really want to look at Reefer elbow. I'm asking you all to look at Reefer elbow as he comes in now over the wicket. Well, it was straight that time. Chase looking to hit that over mid-wicket, misses, taken on the pad. Reefer lone appeal. That is missing another set of legs, Andre.
Yeah, and it looks to be I mean, a bit too high also. So, I don't think that, they'll not review that one. It's too high.
Yes. Lincoln Smith is saying that Chase is an okay looking player, but T20 is just not his game. Well, he has been, maybe on the batting side, to be honest, but on the bowling side, he has been bowling very well as a T20 bowler for the West Indies in the last 2 series against South Africa.
True. I think he's an underrated bowler in T20 cricket. Also in ODI cricket, I think that his bowling has actually, it has been better than his batting in the white ball version.
Reefer ball to Chase. Chase again looking to whip this through the onside. Misses, taken on the pad, and it goes into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 24 for 2. Reefer is doing a very good job here at this moment.
Yeah, very good start by Raymond Reefer. He getting the ball to move around a little bit. So it's good start on the part of Reefer. And to fill the shoes of those big shoes of Mohamed Amir is quite commendable. Quite commendable indeed.
So Jamor Small is saying that West Indies number 3 batsman is bowling a good line as he comes in over the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase stands up tall, forces it into the offside. They feel like at extra cover dived across, but could not prevent the ball from going to mid-off, but he keeps the batsman in his crease. The score remains at 24 for 2 at the end over number 5.
Yes, good start by Reefer. As the person said, the number 3 batsman for the West Indies and the opening bowler for the Jamaica Tallawahs. So so big kudos to Raymond Reefer. But I don't.
Would you bowl in the next over?
Oh, Raymond Reefer?
Yes.
Yes, I would continue with Raymond Reefer. He's bowling quite okay. So you try to get him out of it. Let him bowl as many as possible. So he's bowling well. No reason why he shouldn't continue.
Okay. So Ian Coulthard is saying that West Indies' 3 favorite players is in this match. Charles, Chase, and Reefer. Green bowl to Ragapasca, who reverse sweep to the left of Imad Wasim at a short fine leg, who picked it up on the first bounce. Luckily for Ragapasca, the score moves up to 25 for 2. Imad Wasim seemed to have injured his knee, but he will be okay. That's okay. He's a tough lad from Pakistan, and those pitches in Pakistan are not always the best. Did he move a little bit too slowly there? Should he have taken the catch? But anyway, Green comes in, ball to Chase, and Chase off the back foot. That one turns back into him. He cannot beat the man at mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains on 25 for 2. So Chase is finding it very difficult here to get away the bowling, and he's really using up some deliveries here. Very interesting there. As we saw the dismissal of Charles, as Green chooses to goes round the wicket now. Ball to Ragapasca, who gave himself room and cuts this away through the gap down to the backward point boundary for 4. The score moves up to 30 for 2 in the final over of the power play.
Yeah, that's a good shot there on the part of Ragapasca. We know that he's quite a dangerous batsman. He's quite capable of playing, right around the wicket. I think he's one of those 360 degrees type of player. Both, he does well on both on onside, offside, right around the wicket. So, he's a dangerous batsman, and one in which the Jamaica Tallawahs would love to see the back of.
So Green comes in round the wicket, ball to Ragapasca, who gave himself room again and cuts, but cannot beat backward point, and there is no run. I will value. Thank you. The keeper is Brooks. Shamar Brooks is the makeshift keeper. Green again, round the wicket. Ball to Ragapasca, who defends just over the face of the bat. Brooks runs from behind the stump and feel there is no run. The score remains 30 for 2. 1 delivery to come in the power play. So thank you, Mr. Beard. Thank you very much. Jamor Small.
Yeah, I think someone was asking what
round the wicket to ball to Ragapasca, who again opened the face of the bat, looking for a quick single. That's the end of the power play. 30 for 2. Chase is on 1 from 4 delivery. Ragapasca is on 13 from 11 deliveries and asked to bat by the Jamaica Tallawahs at the end of the power play. The St. Lucia Kings are 30 for 2.
30 for 2, and one in which the Jamaica Tallawahs would actually be in charge at the end of the power play. No doubt about that. Getting the 2 wickets, 2 very important wickets of Monroe and Johnson Charles, and restricting the Kings to just 5 runs per over. Could not have asked for more. So Jamaica Tallawahs, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for the St. Lucia Kings to do from here on. It's not, and it won't get any easier because Imad Wasim will come back into the attack, and also Green will will be there to restrict them. So it should be very, very hard work for the St. Lucia Kings. Someone asked about Andre McCarthy. I think I saw that in the chat just earlier. Someone asking for Andre McCarthy. I think probably Andre McCarthy might have, might have passed his best at this point in time, though.
Yeah, let's watch. Shamar Springer, who have done well in the tournament so far, he comes in over the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase stroke is down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 31 for 2. So Shamar Springer, who has bowled well in his previous 2 matches, has now comes into the attack, replacing Raymond Reefer from the commentary box end, and his first delivery was stroked down to long on for a single. What do you think about this change, Andre?
I mean, it's an okay change, I mean, Springer, as I said, Springer has been bowling quite well. It's quite economical. Not a lot of wickets, but he has been quite economical in the middle part of the overs, and I'm sure that he will do his best to keep it as tight as possible. Reefer might come back probably after the 10th over, thereabouts.
He's not going to see back the ball. I don't think so. Springer is over the wicket. Ball to the left-handed Ragapasca will just tuck this off his pad into the mid-wicket region, and he will get a single. The score will move up to 32 for 2. We are seeing that Roddy is saying that this feels like a test match. He's already giving lyrics. But the question I'm going to ask, because I'm racking my memory, and there's a Chinese proverb that said the dullest pencil is better than the greatest memory. So it's my memory I'm checking. So I may be wrong, but was that the lowest total ever in the power play of an eliminator? Over the wicket comes Springer, ball to Chase, who swings and misses. That one goes through. That one goes between the wicket and the batsman, through to the keeper, Brooks, and there is no run.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting the way the Kings have actually approached their innings. I will continue after this. Yeah. Right, quite interesting. The batsmen seem to be pretty much subdued for the most part. It just doesn't seem that they know how to approach
Springer comes
their
in, ball to Chase, and Chase cuts to the man at short third man. There is no run. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, they don't seem to know, the way that they want to approach the innings. They just going through there, just trying to probably just preserve wicket, and probably might, probably thinking, okay, all right, we can probably try to go at it at the back end. But for the time being, they seem to be quite subdued.
Blessed evening, Shoes Variety. Glad that you are here. Jamaica Tallawahs is going to win this one. Springer over the wicket, ball to Chase, and he whips this away.
Yeah,
pass the man at short fine leg, down to the boundary for 4. Jamor Small is saying good shot, Andre.
Yeah, good shot on the part of Rastan Chase. He's a quite. I mean, he times the ball pretty well when he's on the go. So let us hope that this will probably get him started.
Okay. So Eddie Prasad is. I'm trying to. Eddie, really, Rajapaksa remind me of you, of Narayan. I don't see any pelting the ball by Rajapaksa. As it ball to Chase, and Chase turns that one into the onside. They go through for 1. They're looking for the second, but it's not on. Good work by the fielder coming off the boundary. So at the end of Shamar Springer over number 7, you have conceded 7 runs for the over. The score moves up to 37 for 2.
Yeah, decent start at the part of Springer. Just 7 runs coming from his first over. So, the Tallawahs still they're very much in control after over number 7, 37 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yes, 37 for 2. And as Roddy Latu is saying, that it's predicted that once Fluff du Plessis leave, the Kings will be in trouble. Love the way they are batting. They should keep it up bat like Bonner and Tage. Right, Mr. Casanova? Well, I'm glad that you reach home safely, Mr. Casanova. And please remember to slash a like on the video. And as Maricia said, we want to get up to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the CPL. So click on that subscribe button and let us see if we can get up to 9,400 tonight. Green comes in, ball to Chase, who attempted the reverse sweep. He's coming over the wicket, misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. He did not collect it cleanly. What if Chase played like this a couple months ago? What if Chase played like this a couple months ago? That's what Jamor Small explain more. Green comes in over the wicket, ball to Chase, who strokes this straight to Reefer at mid wicket, who misfield and allowing the batsman to go through for a single, as Green has to run back and field, and the score moves up to 38. 38 for 2. Was that a drop catch, Andre? Or it was along the ground?
I did say,
It was a drop catch. It
let
looks
me
to be
see.
a drop catch to me, was it? Let's watch as Green comes in round the wicket, ball to Rajapaksa, who defends into the offside, looking for a sharp single. Spring out backward point, moves smoothly in, smartly in. Fielded, and there is no run. Springer is really, really a good fielder.
Yeah, that was a drop catch, and
delivery.
that was an easy catch. There wasn't anything difficult
Comes in,
about
ball
that
to
catch.
Rajapaksa is bowled. Rajapaksa is bowled. Green has knocked him over, and St. Lucia Kings have lost their third wicket. So Rajapaksa giving himself room. Green just fired in that one and knocked back the middle and half stump. And Rajapaksa go for in the 7.4 over. Rajapaksa go middle and leg stump, knock back, and he's gone. And the dangerous Rajapaksa gone.
Yeah, I mean the Kings, they're now in some serious trouble right here at the Guyana National Stadium. You know, there's Rajapaksa looking to hit that one probably over the top, over cover, missed it and totally bowled by Chris Green. Chris Green, a very cunning bowler and doing the job for the Jamaica Tallawahs right there.
Yes, so Randy Beckers is saying that the Jamaica Tallawahs is looking good. Glad that you're here, Andrew Beckers. And again, I want to big up the persons who are just tuning into the commentary. And so we have to continue to describe the commentary for those persons who are not watching it and are just tuning into the commentary. And I'm really happy that everyone is here. But big up to you, a special big up to you. Yes, Jerome Small, another wicket. George, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome, George. Good night. Rovman playing is a good night. All is Rovman playing unite. I don't get it. I don't. Yes, Valerie Hart. There's another wicket, and the new batsman is discarded. And we do with a strike rate of 127, averaging 18. Can we really bowl them out for less than 100, Andre?
It's possible, you know. It's quite possible because I don't think that no, discarded the most experience of the batters are now gone, and the ones who have been getting most of the runs for them are now in the pavilion. We know that Chase is not a big strike of the ball. I think it's going to be left a lot will be dependent on Raza to get them to a very decent total here.
Let's watch Green. He comes round the wicket, ball to Descartes on his pad. He strokes this to the man at short mid wicket, and there is no run. The score remains at 38 for 3. Now, we saw where the catch was dropped by Reefer at mid wicket. He comes in now, round the wicket, ball to Descartes, and Descartes is after back foot, strokes to the man at backward point, who is Springer. Very wonderful field that they no run. 38 for 3 at the end of over number 8. Just before I come to you, Andre, we saw where Reefer dropped the catch at short mid wicket. That was off. That was Chase that was batting. But the very next delivery, Green bowled Rajapaksa. Which one of those wickets would you prefer?
Oh, definitely Rajapaksa. I think Rajapaksa can do a lot more damage than Chase. So, you know, Jamaica Tallawahs might say it's a blessing in disguise there.
Okay. Also, Jerome is saying that what if Chase play like against Australia and the other 2 matches that we played last year. But what we have seen, Imad Wasim is going to come back into the attack. He's coming around the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase open the face of the bat, guide it through the covers, beat the man on the inner circle, and goes down to the fielder. That's Aiden Walsh coming off the boundary, just sends the return in. They are through for a single. There are more smalls. We realize that when Chase plays T20 cricket, he doesn't really bat. He mostly plays as a bowler, and he really comes towards the back end of the innings. And we realize that all in those matches against South Africa and India early this year, I think is only 1 match he batted in. Am I right, Andre, or something like that?
Yeah, I think you're very much right in that regard. Chase, they hardly use him as a batter in T20.
Wasim comes over the wicket, ball to Descartes, and Descartes looking to turn that one in the onside, got the outer portion of the bat. It just ballooned into the offside, but it did not go close to in the field, and the score remains on 39 for 3. Continue, sir.
Yeah, I think he's mostly used as a bowler. He has been doing a good job as a bowler, and I think his batting has fallen off tremendously in all forms of the game. So he has been, doing the job as a bowler for whichever team that he plays for.
Imad bowls to Chase over the wicket, and he cuts this down to the boundary. They will go through for a single. The score moves up to 40 for 3. So Descartes is going to come into strike, and Imad Wasim is going to go round the wicket. This is the 4th delivery of over number 9. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase just flat batted this down to long off green field. They go through for a single. The left-handed Descartes will come into strike. He's on 1 from 4 delivery. Imad Wasim in his second over have conceded just 9 runs so far, and have gotten 1 wicket. He have gotten the wicket, I think, of Rastan Chase. As we Colin Monroe comes in round the wicket, ball to Descartes, who drives outside the off stump, misses, or did it take the hedge? However, the keeper did not collect, and they go through. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Was there a signal from the umpire? Was that a drop catch? He drives. It looks to be a hedge, and Brooks did not collect it, but I've not seen any signal from the umpire. Indeed, it was by. He comes in now, round the wicket, ball Chase, and Chase goes for a agricultural swing, got the inner portion of the bat. It got the inside edge, and it goes into the onside, the field that comes off the mid-wicket boundary, and they go through for 2. At the end of over number 9, 44 for 3. Imad Wasim was not happy there that they allowed the batsman to go through for 2.
Oh, not at all. Imad Wasim just want to stifle the Kings batting as much as possible. They're very much in control. The Jamaica Tallawahs, bowling pretty well, feeling pretty well. Then the Tallawahs, they're large and in charge at Providence.
And so Mr. Beer is saying that the Kingdom look tired, like them overworked. Dean Tomlinson is saying, as you say, Jamaica to the world. Yes, Dean Tomlinson, good to have you here again. Let's watch as Green, this is final over, 2 for 12 so far. Ball to the left-handed Descartes, who turns it into the onside. The fielder now, with more urgency, comes off the mid-wicket boundary and field. They threw for a single, 45 for 3 in over number 10. 9.1 overs been bowled so far. Mr. Beer saying, yes, it was a drop catch. Yes, it was indeed a drop catch. Welcome to the show, Sheldon. Good night. Good night and welcome to the show. St. Lucia Kings choose death by allowing Jamaica Tallawahs into the playoffs. As we watch, Green comes over the wicket, bowls to Chase. He's in bowl to Chase, and Chase defends down the offside of the pitch. The bowler just steps to his right field. There is no run. The score remains on 45 for 3. 4 to come in over number 10. Chase is on 12 from 17. Descartes is on 2 from 6. Green goes into Chase, and Chase just trying to access the ball and swings it down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 46 for 3. Descartes, who's on 2 from 6 delivery, comes into strike. Green, 2 for 14 from its 3.3 overs. Once again, Green is bowling very well here, 46 for 3. He comes in now over the wicket to bowl to Descartes, who seconds, and he rocks his shoulders. Green comes in past the umpire. Hop, he stops and decides to go back to the top of his mark. Something appears not quite right there now. He turns. Let's see if he's going to take those deep breaths again. Yes, he does. He takes those deep breaths and relax himself. Comes in past the umpire. Bowl to Descartes, who's looking to cut, misses, goes through to the keeper. There's a first slip. He collects this time. and there is no run. 46 for 3. 2 to coming over number 10, being bowled by Christopher Green. This is his last over. He has been bowling well so far. As we watch, Descartes seconds now. He comes in, he's on 2, up to the wicket and bowl to Descartes short. He goes off the back foot and he strokes this down to the sweeper on the cover boundary, runs in and picks it up just at the edge of the 30-yard circle, pushing the score up to 47 for 3 after 9.5. Descartes move up to 3 from 8 delivered. Chase comes back into strike. He's on 13 from 18 delivered. This is Green final delivery. 3.5 overs, 2 for 15 so far. It comes over the wicket. The Tallawahs must be very happy as Chase seconds and Green comes in over the wicket. Ball to Chase. Chase off the back foot, pull this high in the air, down to man on the mid-wicket boundary. You could not stop it. That's Aidan Walsh. Let's see what happened there. 4 runs. So Green ends the spell with a 4 at the end of over number 10. The St. Lucia Kings, having lost the toss and asked to take first strike by the Jamaica Tallawahs, they are 51 for 3 at the end of over number 10. Chase is on 17 from 19 deliveries, and Descartes is on 3 from 8 deliveries. Green getting 2 for 19 from his 4 overs. Guys, touch up the like button. Thank you very much, Mr. Here. Jamor Small. He might look dangerous when he's bowling. Yes, indeed, he's looking very dangerous. Who would you use to replace Green? I would continue with Imad Wazim after the drinks break. But who would you use to replace Green bowling from the commentary box end? Shugs is saying, like up. Andre, welcome back. 10 overs, 51 for 3. Your thoughts?
Jamaica Tallawahs in charge of this match, in charge of this eliminator at this point in time. The St. Lucia Kings just going at a very pedestrian pace, going at 5.1 runs per over. You know, even if they go at 10 runs from here on, they're still going to get a total of just about around 150, which will not even be par on this pitch and in the conditions. So I think the Jamaica Tallawahs very much have this under control. I mean, so the Kings would have to go berserk from here on to try to get a competitive total. With some good bowling and fielding on the part of the Jamaica Tallawahs.
Yeah, please Sasha like on the video. That thumbs up you see there. That thumbs up sign you see there just below. I think it's the thumbs up sign you see there just below the video. Please click on it. And in the bottom right hand corner, you see the subscribe button. We want to get up to 9,400 tonight. Please click on that subscribe button. So please like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Very hard. Shake me head. Why Jamaica Tallawahs can't find real keeper? I said this very hard, and yeah, we saw last night where Julian. What Julian is name? Such a good-looking keeper on Sunday who played for
I think Leonard Julian or something at the start. He's from Trinidad.
St. Lucia, yes. We know of Jamar Hamilton. We know, so Imad was him to continue. They're just showing the dismissal of Manu. I thought they were back live, but they are not back live. And so, the blame of not getting a good keeper rests with the head coach. There's no get around that. No get around that. The head coach is a chief recruiter. He's a chief recruiter. And he must. And so going forward, I hope that next year, he really do some work and recruit the best keeper. Andre.
Yeah, definitely. And a keeper. I'm sure you have keepers in the region who can do a good job, who will have a strike rate of over 100. And it doesn't have to be, say, even 130. You know, I mean, if you're anywhere between, say, 150, 120 as a wicket keeper, but and I will live with that. But there's no way you should be a keeper and be striking it at 80 runs per 100 balls in T20 cricket. That won't cut it any at all. So you must kind of find a keeper who's going to be pretty competent behind the stumps and who can give you some good, who can strike the ball a bit. I'm sure you can find that.
That is true. Texter Bernard Arpa is saying that Jamaica looking good so far. Yes, indeed. Who would you bowl? You said I would bowl. Yeah, Trevor, that's a good one. So Nicholas Gard is going to come into the attack right now. Jamaica Tallawahs all the way. Winston Wees. Gardner over the wicket, bowls to the left and this Descartes to force this into the offside. They feel that short extra cover cannot prevent the single. The score moves up to 52 for 3. So that's Gardner, nice back of the length, hard into the pitch there. Merritt,
Right.
we have to do better next time, recruiting a keeper. We have to. We really have to. I would bowl Reefer out. Oh, you'd bowl Reefer. You'd finish up Reefer. I understand. I understand. Good evening, Mr. Brown. Donald Popper, good to see you here. You're an umpire. I have something to ask you. Very good. I'm glad that you're here, Donald Popper. Where can I watch it in the USA? Willow Sport, outside the half stump, cuts the top edge of the bat and it goes down to the boundary for 4. So Gardner over the wicket, ball to Descartes, to Chase, and Chase looking to cut. It was wide outside the half stump. It got the top edge and go down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, that's a loose delivery on the part of it. It was wide, begging to be hit. And, you know, there was Chase slashing that one down to the third man boundary for 4.
With a sport, ENS plus Dean Tomlinson and Mr. Casanova, Andre, you can say where you're watching it. You're in New York. What are you watching it on? Christopher Bristol, I know that you're either smoking something or drinking something very strong, but you are not in touch with reality. Guyana already win that trophy, so we don't need to worry.
Oh, really?
Beckford, as we watch Nicholas Gardner begins to move in. He's over the wicket, ball to Chase. That one pitched up, and Chase looking to whip it in the onside. Got the leading edge. It goes directly over the ball ahead, and they go through for 2. The score moves up to 58 for 3. Lucky there was Chase just now, Andre.
You're lucky indeed. You know, I think probably Nicholas Gardner might have just gotten his fingertips to the ball just now. Yeah, probably his fingertips to the ball here, and Chase is quite lucky to be still there.
Yes, that one. Yes, he just could get up to the delivery. It's over the wicket, ball to Chase on the mega stump, and he whips this down to long on for a single. Greenfield send the return in 59 for 3. 2 deliveries to come in over number 11. They need to get back to Lewis to keep. They need to get back. Lewis, who was Lewis again? I'm not picking up that one. Ashley Pemberton.
Lewis.
Yes, Andre?
Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Oh, okay. Thank you, Texter Bedward. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate it. Over the wicket, ball to the left-handed Descartes who drives, got the outer portion of the bat. It goes to Reefer, third man, who stopped it. He didn't field it cleanly, but he prevents Singer. And so the score remains on 59 for 3. Descartes finding it very hard to get the ball off the pitch here. He's unable to score. He's really struggling.
Yes, he's struggling a lot, you know, not timing the ball any at all. You know, so struggling a great deal.
He comes in again, ball to Descartes who gave himself room, flashes, loud appeal. He has been given out. Descartes has been given out. So the misery of facing the level balls, and now they got on 4 runs. He's gone, he swung at that one, and it goes through to the keeper and took the catch, and they gave him out. He's not reviewing it, he's on his way, he got the hedge, and so the misery of Descartes has come to an end. So as we lost Andre right there just now, so Descartes go, and Jamaica Tallawahs are large and in charge. Ashley Pemberton, welcome to the show. We are glad that you are here, and I see that you are probably a supporter of the Jamaica Tallawahs, and we're glad that we could spark your interest. We're really happy that you are here. Valerie Harris saying that he's watching it. She's watching it on Willow Sport in the USA. So earlier someone asked where they can watch the match. So Valerie Harris saying Willow Sport in the USA, and I think ESPN Plus is carrying it also. So Christopher, Chase make an easy 75. Oh, Chase is going to make 75 tonight. That's another wicket. And Valerie is giving us an update. So the new batsman is that Brathwaite. Remember, the name has come to the crease. Carlos Brathwaite has come to the crease. 11 overs have gone. 59 for 4. Or is Alzari Joseph? Or is Alzari Joseph? He was under the helmet. I was probably mixing up, thinking that it was Brathwaite. Very strange. Where is Sikandar Raza? Why is Sikandar Raza not batting? This is very strange. 59 for 4. As we watch the replay there, discarded, giving himself room and trying to pull that one. Nicholas Gordon saw him giving himself, dug the thing short. He swung at it, got the top edge, through to the keeper for 4. Fabian Allen comes into the attack. $59 for 4 as Allen comes into the attack. So 9 overs to go. 9 overs to go. And please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button, please. 9 overs to go. They are 59 for 4. Go. Allen bowled to right-handed Chase, who hit this. So Allen comes in round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase just drives it all along the ground, down to the long off boundary for 4. So Chase is playing alone and again, once more against the Jamaica Tallawahs, as he did in the opening match of the tournament. That one goes into the boundary for 4. 63 now for 4. Chase moves up to 28 from 23 deliveries. Joseph is with him, who's yet to face strike as Allen comes in round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase strokes this to the man at cover. There is no run. The score remains on 63 for 4. We are in over number 12. So he's on 28. Joseph is yet to take strike. Allen is in his second over. In fact, he has just bowled 2 deliveries so far. The Jamaica Tallawahs won the toss and inserted the St. Lucia Kings. Allen round the wicket, ball to Chase. Chase off the back foot, misses as that one turns past the outside edge through to the keeper, and there is no run. That's a good delivery from Allen, just coming in and then touching down and mid and off and just straightening and leaving the batsman. He comes in again, round the wicket, ball to Chase. Chase just waiting this one a little more, trying to beat the man at backward. He cannot do so. The score remains on 64 for 3. We are in over number 12, being bowled by Fabian Allen, conceded a boundary of his first delivery as he comes in round the wicket, bowls to Ruston Chase, and Ruston Chase drives on the up to the man at cover. That Imad Wasim. There is no run. That one traveled in the air a very long way, but it was to Imad Wasim on the bounce, and he could not have executed the catch. One to come in over number 12. The final delivery of Fabian Allen. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase just accessing the ball and pulling this one down to long on for a single. So 5 runs off Fabian Allen first over at the end of over number 12. The St. Lucia Kings are 64 for 4. Chase is on 29. Joseph yet to take strike. So Donald Pop is saying Chase is batting good, but a bit too slow. His 29 is from 29 deliveries. He probably need to go faster, but again, the team is under pressure. And I'm wondering what happened to Raza and Primus. What is the tactics here from Raza and Primus? It is going to be very, very interesting. Christopher Bristol is saying, Roddy, you better worry about tomorrow because Guyana done beat Trinidad 2 times and comfortable 2. That's a big, big statement there from Christopher Bristol. So Shoes is saying, so Shamar Springer is going to come back into the attack. Welcome back, Andre. I still see you're able to join me so easy, and Marlon just cannot join me. I don't know what's wrong. Shamar Springer over the wicket, ball to Chase, who just eases down to Chris Green on the long off boundary. They go through for a single. 65 for 4. Chase is on 30 from 29. Joseph is about to face his first delivery. Andre, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton. So it's a bit of a surprise here to see Joseph coming in at number 6. I doubt if I've ever seen Joseph bat at 6 at any level of cricket. So it's quite a surprise right here.
Yes, I wonder what's the tactics. Primus and Raza, what are they waiting from? Over the wicket goes Springer to Joseph, and he swings outside the arch stump, misses, and it goes through to the keeper. What's the strategy here?
As much as Joseph is a capable low order batsman, I don't think Joseph is a number 6 at any level of cricket, you know. So it's quite a weird tactic to be honest.
And so there's some serious argument going on in the chat between Roddy Latu and Christopher Bristol. Serious argument. Springer over the wicket, ball to Joseph. He's bowled, knocked him over. St. Lucia have lost their 5th wicket, 65 for 5 in over number 13.
Yes, and just as I said it, Joseph is not a number 6 batsman at any level of cricket. You know, and as a tactic that really backfired big time on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. You know, it's quite a weird tactic. You know, I just didn't see the rationale behind it any at all.
Yes, quite a weird tactic. Yeah, Joseph was bold. Yes, Valerie Hoare. So Randy Beckers is telling us that Joseph was bold, and Valerie Hoare is telling us it's 65 for 5.
But you know what I think sometimes? I think that sometimes that coaches, you know, players, they overthink the game. So they're thinking, all right, you know, they're saving their power hitters for the last 5 overs. You know, they think they can do as much damage as possible. But you still need to get yourself your eyes in. You need to still come in and play yourself in, and you know, and try to bat as many balls as possible. So I don't get the tactics at all. Get your best players in. Simple.
Do you think that is because of their poor form? Raza and Primus because of their poor form?
I don't think so, you know. I just don't. I just think that they probably feel what you know they can do. They can probably do. I mean, the damage at the back end. But I mean, their team is in trouble, so you need to come out and bat. There's no way. How can Joseph be batting at 6? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes. As Springer comes in over the wicket, ball to Raza, the captain, who strokes this to the man at cover, trying to go through for a single. Guard threatened to shy down the stump, but he hold on to the ball. So after we are in over number 13, 12.4 overs. And Athena is saying that why change the batting lineup? It's buffering Athena. That's what Andre is saying. And Leo is calling for Summit to be sacked as St. Lucia Kings coach. So there's it. There's the first call for Sammy to be sacked as St. Lucia Kings coach. Very interesting. Comes in bold to Raza, who drives straight to mid-off. Yes, they went through for a quick single shot at the stump. They will get the overthrow, and they do get it. So 2 runs there when they should have only got the one. Green, who was it that shot at the stump? Was it Green or was it the leg spinner? Yes, it was Green. But it was Walsh that backing up properly. Or was it Walsh that misfield? Let's watch. Well, a good attempt there. If he had hit, he would have been gone. So no complaint for Green shine at the stump. Raza seconds. As Springer comes into Raza, he cuts. This will run very close to the 3rd man boundary. And that's the class of Raza, 71 for 5.
Yes, and that is why it's even more baffling. Raza is a very good batsman, so you just don't understand why Joseph was sent ahead of Raza. It just never make much sense.
Yes.
It just didn't.
So your big fan is bigging you up, Andre.
Good evening. Yes, Christopher, big up.
Ducks, yes, man, ducks. Joseph made a ducks. We're winning this year, Roddy. We don't have that trophy. It's just to lift on Sunday. Okay. Christopher Bristol. Shugs Varity saying, St. Lucia King playing lovely cricket. Very nice batting. So at the end of over number 13, they are 71 for 5. Dennis, keep it good, Jamaica Tallawahs, and rub the doubters' face in the mud. Allen Bolto to Chase, and Chase hit this high and hard into the stand for 6, 77 for 5.
Yeah, that's a full toss right there, really freebie from Allen. And you know, and Chase finally just breaking the shackles by hitting that one over the deep mid wicket fence for 6. Poor delivery on the part of Allen.
Boy, Roddy fire shot there upon Christopher a while ago, boy. So Velvin Thompson saying, go Jamaica Tallawahs, do the good work, get them all out for 95. Ball to Chase again, and he drives down to long off for a single. So this is Allen, who is bowling round the wicket to Chase, and Chase driving that down to long off. Chase moves up to 30 from 37 from 31 deliveries. It looks like Chase loved the Jamaica Tallawahs bowling, Andre.
Yeah, it seems so. It seems that he always saves his best for the Jamaica Tallawahs. Always saves his best for the Jamaica Tallawahs, you know.
78 for 5 in over number 14. Chase is on 37 from 31. Raza is on 6 from 3. Fabian Allen in his 3rd over, round the wicket, ball to Raza, and Raza onto the front foot and sweeps this down to the man on the backwards square leg boundary who sends the return in. They go through for a single, so the score moves now to 79 for 5. 12.3 overs have been bowled so far. Chase comes back into strike. He's on 37 from 31. Allen round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase drive through the offside, down to Green on the long off boundary. They get a single. The score moves up now to 80. 2 to come in over number 14. Fabian Allen have conceded 14 runs so far from his 1.4 overs. 80 for 5. He comes in short outside the off stump. Raza cuts, misses. It goes through to the keeper. He continues to bowl round the wicket. 2 right-handers are batting. He looks up now and see 1 to come in over number 14. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Raza. Raza off the back foot again. He cuts it down to the fielder on the cover boundary, straight to the fielder. At the end of over number 14, St. Lucia Kings are 81 for 5. Chase is on 38. Raza is on 8. Allen have conceded 15 runs from his 2 overs and have not got that wicket.
Yes, there's Jamaica Tallawahs still in control of this match. You know, the St. Lucia Kings will need to put up a resistance right here. These two will have to come really good. They'll have. I think the Kings getting a very competitive total will be dependent on these two at the wicket.
Yes. Chase is batting good. Yes, he's really batting good. And as Andre said, it's like he's always saved it for the Jamaica Tallawahs. Imad is coming back into the attack. St. Lucia already struggling and they promoted Joseph. So Citus Bernard is not happy about that. And it's good to see the St. Lucia Kings fans coming out and letting their voice be heard. Because these guys are listening to you. And here when you put your comment and we read it out, they hear you. Imad Wasim comes in, round the wicket, ball to Raza, and Raza cut that. He tread the nigger between backward point and short third man, down to the third man boundary for 4. He moves up to 12 from 7.
And we know that, a good shot on the part of Raza. We know that he's a very dangerous batsman, and if he gets going, it could be fireworks, on the part of the St. Lucia Kings, because he's quite easy. He's able to play right around the wicket. A very, very good batsman indeed.
So Imad Wasim bowls round the wicket to Raza, and Raza also dug that one out as Wasim really fired in that one. Let's watch Wasim again. The third delivery of his third over, ball to Raza. Raza off the back foot again, cuts it again. He beats back short third man, but the fielder coming off the cover boundary cannot prevent the second. They go through for 2, 85, 87 now for 5. Here and over number 15. Chases on 38. Raza's move up to 14 from 9 delivery. Imad Wasim have conceded 17 runs so far from his 2.3 overs. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Raza. Raza goes for the sweep shot. He gets this down behind square. They're gone for 1. Let's see. They just walk the single because they realize that Fabian Allen is close to the delivery. So they did not want to take on Fabian Allen. 88 for 5. In over number 15. 2 to come. Chase, who's on 38 from 32 deliveries, comes back into strike. Wasim round the wicket, ball to Chase, and Chase whips this through mid-wicket. Just at the edge of the circle, they go for 1. The fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary cannot prevent the second. The score now moves up to 90. That's again is Aiden Walsh, and he's just a little sloppy tonight. He's not fielding at his very best tonight. 90 for 5 in over 1 to come in over number 15. Chase is on 40 from 33. Raza is on 15 from 10. Imad Wasim comes in round the wicket, bowls to Rastan Chase, and he strokes this on the bounce down the outside of the pitch to the bowler, who field at the end of over number 15. The St. Lucia Kings are 90 for 5. Chase on 40. Raza is on 15.
Yeah, that's a decent over on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. Based on how they have been going through the innings, you could say getting 9 runs from that over is a very decent one for them. But I think Jamaica Tallawahs still have everything under control right here. It's going to be interesting to see who will bowl the last 4 overs. I think that probably, I think Wasim have one more. Imad Wasim have one more over to go. So it's going to be interesting to see who bowls at other end. Well, Allen is still bowling. Okay.
So Trevor Anthony saying that King's dead, and Roti Latu If Kings out cheaply, does St. Lucia Kings have a 60% chance? Valerie Hoare is giving us this. Bowling needs to tighten up. So Valerie Hoare thinks bowling needs to tighten up. Mr. Casanova is saying that we got to get rid of Raza. I agree with you. Francis Machujan. Leo, are you from St. Lucia? So he's asking the question. See, asking the question here. Yes, Andre?
Ooh. Yes, I think my feet is a bit quicker.
Oh, he's bold. He's bold that Allen picked up his first wicket. And Raza goes from 19 from 12 deliveries. They are now 94 for 6, Andre.
Yes, a very, very critical wicket there. There was Allen, I think probably got the quicker ball, and Raza on the back foot when he should have been on the front foot, and he's bold all over the place. And Allen celebrates. Very, very good delivery on the part of Allen.
Yes. So we got the wicket, Barrington Stewart. Yes, Trevor, we got the wicket. Thank you, Valerie. Valerie is telling us that wicket. So that's 94 for 6. That delivery, as you said, it should probably be on his front foot, but I guess he's playing it off the pitch. And we have seen where Allen turned one earlier past the bat edge of Charles. And that again happened here. He turned that Charles Chase, he turned this one past the bat edge of Raza and hit back the half stump. So 94 for 6. And we are over number 16. So here comes Primus. And Primus can really hit a long ball. If this man got 80 deliveries, he might well make 50. So we need to get this man out very early.
Yes, and he has a strike rate of 142.86, which is quite good, especially coming at the position that he comes in is quite good. So if he gets going, it can be fireworks.
So please click on that thumbs up button.
He's a powerful strike of the ball.
Yes. Please click on that thumbs up button and slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner there. Yes, Mr. Casanova, cricket, lovely cricket. And I know that you are feeling much better now than when we were struggling during the preliminary round of the competition. So I know that you are feeling much better now. I am feeling much better now too. Allen comes in now, ball to Primus, and Primus drives down to long off for a single. The score will move up to 95 for 6. So Chase, who is on 40, will comes back into strike. So 40 from 34. Primus just getting off the mark there as we lose Andre again. We lost Andre again, but he will be back shortly there. 95 for 6. Sorry. Allen comes in bowl to Chase, and Chase just open the face of the bat, but cannot beat Mohamed Wasim at back. Not Mohamed Wasim. Imad Wasim at backward point. 95 for 6 now. 2 to come in over number 16. Being bowled by Fabian Allen. He comes in round the wicket. Ball to Chase, and Chase is bowled. So Fabian Allen is on fire here. He's destroying the St. Lucia Kings, picking up his second wicket in the over. And the two batsmen who was giving us trouble have been gone in this over, this 16th over, bowled by Fabian Allen. And once again, Allen is coming to the party in the playoff stage of the competition. What a lovely bowling effort this by Fabian Allen. Barrington Stewart is saying, Jamaica Tallawahs leaving the best game for last. Chase gone. Yes, Mr. Casanova, Chase is gone. Wicket, Valerie. Another wicket. Where's Andre, man? 95 for 7. 1 to coming over number 16. What good bowling here from Fabian Allen, picking up his second wicket here in his third overs. So 2.3 overs, 2 for 29, 2.5 overs, 2 for 29 is Fabian Allen. They are 95 for 7. And despite losing Mohamed Hamir earlier after bowling his third delivery, the very first over of the St. Lucia Kings innings, Mohamed Amir was running in and he pulled up injury. There seems to be a hamstring problem. Raymond Reefer had to complete that first over, but the Jamaica Tallawahs are doing well so far. 97, Allen bowled to the new batsman who turns this down to fine leg. They're gone for 1. It's running very close to the boundary, and they go back for 2. So the new batsman is Matthew Ford. He's off the mark right away. So at the end, that's 22. So Fabian Allen have bowled 3 overs, 2 for 22. Ford is on 2, 97 for 7. At the end of over number 16, the Jamaica Tallawahs are running riot here at Trinidad, at Providence Stadium. Sportsmax coverage is faster than Willow. I'm using Sportsmax. So I'm using Sportsmax. It's Sportsmax I'm watching it on. So this is how it happens sometimes. This is the Casanova. We need Primus now. Yes, indeed, we need to get rid of Primus. Soup. Oh, Mr. Beer saying soup. Allen is back. Oh, slip. Dexter Clemency, welcome, man. How are you, sir? Glad to see you here. So you cuss Shiv all season about not buying, recruiting any good or decent players. How do you feel now about the players recruited and Shiv and his team? Dexter, you're just listening to the show. Dexter. But Dexter, was I right at the time? You know, this is good for Shivnarine Chandapal, you know, Dexter, because it shows that although he never recruited good players, he's getting the best out of the players that he have recruited. So that's just showing that he's probably a very good coach, you know, because I quarreled with him. I cussed him out, as you said, that he have not recruited any good players and any good wicket keepers. So if he's turning Brooks into a good wicket keeper and he's turning these players into good players, then he's a big coach. Dexter, bless man, night, good night, good night, good night. Jerome Small, welcome back, Jerome Small. I want to see Allen Ballerina dance again. We hope that we'll see it one more time as he mad bowls to Primus, and Primus whips this down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. And so it brings up the St. Lucia Kings 100. They are 100 for 7 in over number 17. Ford is on 3. Primus is on 3 from 3 deliveries. Ford seconds. Azimad Wasim in his final over have gone for 1 for 23 so far. Round the wicket, ball to Ford, and Ford clip this down to long on. Green circles to his right field. Send the return in. They moves up to 101 for 7. 16.4 overs have been bowled so far. 2 to come in over number 17. It is being bowled by Imad Wasim. He's in his final over, 1 for 24 from 3.4. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Primus, who cuts and misses through to the keeper. That's Brooks that is keeping. The score is 101 for 7. We welcome back Andre as Imad Wasim comes up now with his final delivery of his spell. He bowls to Primus, who strokes this into the outside. They go through for a single. That's the end of Imad Wasim's spell. 1 for 25 from his 4 overs. Primus is on 4. Ford is on 4. The St. Lucia Kings, been asked to bat by the Jamaica Tallawahs, are 102 for 7 after 17 overs.
Oh, the St. Lucia Kings, they are in big trouble in Guyana, you know, at 102 for 7. You know, good spell of bowling by Imad Wasim. You know, and all the Jamaica Tallawahs bowlers have bowled pretty well tonight. It's a strong hold, you know, there's a strong hold on the St. Lucia Kings batting, you know, and it's going to be very hard from here for them to get a competitive total. You know, Jamaica Tallawahs seem to be, you know, to be really coasting at this point in time.
So Allen to bowl is final over. Anthony Lewis is saying that Jamaica always do this. So it's not a matter of saving the best for last. Short, bowl to, so Allen round the wicket, short to Primus, but it was dead on the stump and Primus could not beat cover. The score remains on 102 for 7. Yes, Valerie Hart, thank you very much. Roddy Latu. Allen comes in round the wicket, bowl to Primus, full. He drives down to the field and the cover boundary. They touch down for 1, looking for the second, but it's not on. A good return comes in straight to the base of the stump, collected, and they are restricted to 1. 103 for 7. Allen in his final over, 2 for 23 from 3.2 overs. Anytime Shiv become West Indies coach, West Indies will have at least 5 Guyanese playing per game. He's out. He's out. Ford goes caught behind, and finally he took a catch. Brooks take a catch. Hallin has picked up his 3rd wicket. So Ford is gone. He's not reviewing it. He got the edge. What a spell! Oh, at the very last moment, but was time
no,
up.
it's not that edge. It's LBW.
It's LBW. Okay, sorry about it. I never saw it. At the last moment, he reviewed it. What was time up there?
So I think it's plumb. You know, I think that is pretty much straight. It's plumb LBW. I know there's no doubt about that one.
Let's see. He pitched it in line. Oh, that is it in the middle of middle stump. Why did Primus tell the young man to review it? He was coming off and Primus just tell him to review it. Why did he do that and burn up the review? Well, maybe because he's the last real batsman. So no hedge there. It passed the bat by a mile. If you look at the picture on the left, you will see that it passed the bat by a mile. Don't judge the picture on the right. It's on the left. You'll see that it passed it by a mile and it misses the gloves. It's onto the pad and look, he's dead. Oh, he should not have reviewed that.
That's dead. No doubt about it. He knew it also.
The middle of middle stump or the top of half stump. Well, it was not as close as we think, but it hit in flush. So he's gone 103 for 8. So they are in big trouble here. They are in big trouble.
Yeah, it's quite a very, very dismal batting performance on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. You know, I think it's quite, to say the least.
So Roddy Latu, what are you saying about the coach? What are you saying about the coach, Roddy Latu? That's let's watch. No, you were not. No, you were not right. It is the same players they had from the beginning. The players just took a while to get warm. Secondly, I believe they wanted to give a lot of locals a change. Okay.
Chance.
Next, Clemens, I think you want to say chance, but okay. Listen from St. Lucia. Love your energy. Hope you are until the finals. Yes, I hope so too. I think we will be here. Carey Pierre, the new batsman. He's not a bad batsman. Round the wicket, Allen bowled to Pierre, and Pierre got a full delivery, dogs it out. They go through for a single. They return needlessly. He needed was to hold on to that. Why did Reefer needed to throw that ball? I hate it so much, throwing it unnecessarily. 104 for 8. The last man out at your Ford. He's a good little all-rounder, but he's not batting as well as we expect him. He's bowling much better though. So Fabian Allen has picked up his 3rd wicket.
Oh, bowled him again.
And so yes, as you see, Fabian Allen got another wicket. Yes, he bowled Primus there. Yes. So Primus is out bowled. So what a boom performance this by Fabian Allen. He's making a big statement here. 104 for 9 in over number 18. Is Fabian Allen making a big statement, Andre?
Yes, and I think a person who should get a lot of credit. Yes, you have to credit Fabian Allen for bowling quite well, but we should give Brandon King a lot of credit. Why I say so? After the first 2 overs, I think he was 7 runs, or 8 runs per over after 2 overs. He wasn't bowling as well. But he came back well in his 3rd and 4th over, and picked up some very crucial wickets. So a lot of credit must go to Brandon King. He has gotten a lot of knock in terms of his captaincy, but you have to give him his credit where credit is due. His credit for believing in Fabian Allen and for continuing Fabian Allen. He could have easily have gone to his pace bowlers, but he had the confidence in Fabian Allen to continue. Credit must go to Brandon King.
Yes, that is true. Okay, Jamur, I'm glad that you saw the dance. I'm happy every time I see the dance too, Jamur. I'm very happy. Yeah, wicket again, Valerie. And Django will be West Indies, Latu. It's 9 down now, so it's 9 down, Mr. Casanova, 9 down, out, yes. So we are way behind. St. Lucia still winning, Jamaica crumble. Andre, do you think your friend, your number one supporter, your wagonist, do you think he's on something?
No, he's just having fun. Christopher is just having fun. That his curtains pretty much for St. Lucia, and St. Lucia we'll get the first plane out in the morning. With curtains
Yeah.
for Sammy and his merry men.
Okay. So Alan now, 4 for 24 from 3.5 overs. Can he get the fifer? A slip on a leg slip round the wicket, ball to the new batsman at Sagulu, and he just hope in the face of the bat and guide this down to the field and the cover boundary. 105 for 9 at the end of over number 18.
Yeah, good spell of bowling by Fabian Allen. You know, probably his best spell of bowling in the CPL tournament. You know, and Jamaica is just large and in charge, and you know they're smiling all the way from Guyana, Providence to Kingston, Jamaica.
Yes, I can't manage Roddy and Christopher. You know, I can't manage them. I really can't manage them. So Fabian Allen is best ever performance in Caribbean Premier League with the ball.
Yes.
4 for 25. Congratulations, Fabian Allen. And once again, we see Fabian Allen stepping up towards the back end of the tournament. Can you recall earlier in the tournament I said that Fabian Allen, the more that he bowls, the better he will get, because he's more of a batsman than a bowler. So it's easier for him to strike top form with his batting more than with his bowling. He needs to do a lot of bowling before he really start bowling good. And the Jamaica Tallawahs are doing well.
And there's Sammy looking quite a dejected man at this point in time. He doesn't know what has struck at all. Sammy.
Is he saying, how do I get Fabian Allen in the team? Is he saying that how do I deal with Moti, Hussein, and Fabian Allen? Let's watch Samara Springer as he comes in over the wicket, bowl to Atsagulu, drives and gainless so down to short extra cover. He managed to get a single. The score moves up to 106 for 9.
It's going to be difficult for Fabian Allen to get back into the West Indies team at this point in time, and you know, because he tends to bat lower in the order for most teams in franchise cricket. And I doubt at this point in time he can play, or either he can get in over Hussein or Moti. So it's going to be very difficult for him to get back into the West Indies setup.
It's a good challenge to have, though. Over the wicket comes Springer, bowl outside the half stump to Carey Pierre, who plays and misses. It goes through to the keeper, Brooks, who took it on the second attempt. A very dejected changing room there. He really needs some. It's true, Trevor. He needs some. Ready Latu, I hear you. Springer bowling now. Yes. Thank you. Winston Wees, well done, Fabian Allen. Yes, congratulations. Over the wicket again, bowl to that Spear, who opened the face of the bat and guides it down to the third man boundary for 4.
Yeah, it was just a bit too short and wide, and you know, Carey Pierre just expertly guiding that one through the backward point area into the boundary for 4.
He's not a rabbit with the bat, you know. If memory serves me right, he probably have a regional 4-day-100. I could double check it during the break, but if memory serves me right,
he's a quite capable lower batsman.
Yes. So Winston Wees is saying, well done, Fabian Allen. As we watch Springer comes over the wicket, bowl to Pierre, who flashes outside the half stump, misses. It goes through to the keeper. So this is the third over being bowled by Shamar Springer. 4 deliveries so far. You've got a 1 for 19. As the Jamaica Tallawahs begins to tighten the screws around the St. Lucia Kings players and stifling them, just sucking out the energy out of them as we look to go towards qualifier 2. 110 for 9 now. Springer comes in over the wicket, bowl to Carey Pierre, who dabbed this into the offside, goes through for a quick single, and the score moves up to Nelson, 111 for 9. I think in this tournament, the number of batsmen that got out at 111 is the highest in any competition. There are so many batsmen who have gotten out at 111.
David Shepherd.
Go ahead.
David Shepherd must be turning in his grave.
Okay. As we watch Springer comes in over the wicket, ball to Atsagulu, turns this into the onside. They go through for one. They touch down and go back for the second. The fielder coming off the boundary cannot prevent it again. And it's the third time in the innings. Well done, Raymond Reed, for backing up in the offside. It's the third time in the innings I see they play that shot. Was it Aiden Walsh again who gave up the 2? 113 now. So in the last 30 balls, they have lost 32 wickets. For 38 deliveries, they have lost 32 wickets, 32 runs for 4 wickets. So let's see what happens now as Atsogul is on strike. He's going to face up to Shamar Springer, who's going to bowl the final delivery. Oh, he has completed the over. I'm sorry about that. 113 for 9 after 19 over.
And you know what? Credit to Jamaica Tallawahs here. After losing their best bowler after 3 deliveries, they must get a tremendous amount of credit, you know, for really, you know, playing the way that they did, bowling that the way they did after losing your best bowler. Lots of credit to Jamaica Tallawahs.
Yes. So Nicholas Gardner is going to bowl the final over, as we saw he does so often in the playoff last year. The right-hand fast bowler from Westmoreland in Jamaica. He comes in over the wicket, bowl to the left-handed at Carripier, who pulls this down to Aiden Walsh and the backward square leg boundary, and they go through for a single. To the right or left of Aiden Walsh, that would have been 4, but it went straight to him. Joseph looks very perplexed.
Yeah, Joseph is there's been no smiling under normal circumstances. In the best of time, Joseph is not a person who smiles much. Today, you definitely will not see you get any smile from Joseph's face.
I think the travel agencies are starting to finalize. Comes in over the wicket, ball to Atsogul, and he flashed outside the half stump and it goes through to the keeper. Yes, I think the CPL organizers are starting now to send the name of the players to the travel agency to book their flight early tomorrow morning on the Caribbean Airline flight that is going to leave Guyana on its way to Antigua, then on Trinidad, and then on to Jamaica. So they're going to book that flight tomorrow morning. And also the American Airline flight that will leave mid-morning, just about noon for New York. Comes in, bowl to Atsogul, who flashes. That one probably come off the pad, or is it the bottom edge? It goes into the boundary. Let's watch. It's off the bottom edge, onto the pad, down to the third man boundary for 4.
Yeah, so they take any runs as they come right now, you know. They sent Lucia Kings.
118 for 9.
Another 12 runs, and that will take them to 130, which will be something to bowl at. So let us see how they go.
They would require 3 4s or 2 6s. It's only 3 deliveries to come in the innings, Andre. 118 for 9. And Atsogul got a ball to him, pitched up, he drive, down to long off. Just at the edge of the circle, they go through for 1. 119 for 9. 2 to come in the innings. Pierre is on 7 from 4. Atsogul is on 9 from 6. He have came in and he have swung his bat and have gotten some edges and so on. So Nicholas Gardner have conceded 14 runs from his 1.4 overs. He have gotten a wicket though. 1 for 14, 119 for 9, 2 deliveries to come. Up to the wicket and bowl to Carpier, and he swings this high in the air, down to the man the boundary. That's Aiden Walsh, who made a brilliant stop this time and saved the boundary, and they go back for 2, although the man backing up may well have prevented the boundary also.
Yeah, that's a brilliant stop on the part of Aiden Walsh. You know, it's a pretty good feeler, and that's an absolutely brilliant stop there by Walsh.
Yeah, he did stop it. The man, Fabian Hallen would not have gotten anywhere near to that brilliant effort there by Aiden Walsh coming off the backward square leg boundary. Good effort. Final delivery to come in the St. Lucia Kings innings. Been bowled by Nicholas Gardner. He's up on his bowl outside the half stump. Kerry Pierre, who up and over, got the outside edge, and it will go into the third man boundary for 4. 125 for 9. The Jamaica Tallawahs will need to get 126 to go to qualifier 2, where they will play either Guyana or Trinidad and Tobago. So at the end of 20 overs, they are 125 for 9, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, brilliant effort by the Jamaica Tallawahs. I think that this total is far below, way below par. And the Jamaica Tallawahs, you know, once they just They just need to come out there and bat properly, and they should be home home dry. That
So
I think it
Jerome's
was a very poor effort on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. You know, from ball one, I don't think that they look purposeful enough. They didn't look purposeful enough, and and I thought that it was a poor effort on their part, and some good cricket by the Jamaica Tallawahs, good bowling, good feeling, well done by Brandon King and his men.
That is true, Andre. 125 to win. Yes, Jerome Small. Anthony Lewis is saying, Allen just needs to keep knocking the door. Any door you knock long enough, it will open. Yeah, that's a good comment. That's a good comment. That's a very good comment. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
126 to win, Mr. Casanova. Dexter Clemens, so yes, one at dependable total. I would love for Kings to win this one. I know, Clement. Next time, it's okay. You can back your team. I'll be back. Yes, Trevor Anthony. Andre, we'll be back at the start. So thank you for
Yes,
being
we're
here.
back. We just need a little
We'll
break
be back
to
we'll
get
be
some.
back at the start of the
Right.
we'll definitely be back at the start of the we'll
Jamaica
definitely be
Tallawahs
back at the
reply.
start of the Jamaica Tallawahs innings. And we are looking forward to join you there, for you to join us. So just listen to some music as we play some music for you in the background. back. Just let me get. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Are you hearing me, Andre?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm just making sure that we get rid of the music and everything. And I was given a look at history of the West Indies cricket of the World Cup. So I hope that they were using. So welcome back to the start of the Jamaica Tallawahs innings. What do you expect here, Andre? How do you expect it to go?
To be honest, I'm gonna be quite straightforward. I expect Jamaica to be, it should be a cakewalk for them, the walk in the park for them.
Very interesting start. Atsoguli is going to start. See, he comes in over the wicket, ball to King, and King defends out into the offside. There's no run. So in the last match on Sunday, we have Alex Ayres making a century for the Jamaica Tallawahs, while Brandon King did not play. So King and Ayres opening. What do you think about this idea of Atsoguli starting for the Kings? They have to try something different.
Of course, they have to try something different. And we know normal leg spinners, they tend to get wickets. So, what better way to start than using a leg spin bowler? Yeah, I think that might be sliding down the leg side.
And King taken on the pad, loud appeal, not outside the umpire. That is sliding down the leg side. The ball is new. It's not going to turn. It's going to slide down the leg side.
Exactly.
So I don't think they are going to review it. So they're not going to review it. So the batsman opening with King is Ayres, who, as I said, made a century. After 2 deliveries, Jamaica Tallawahs. Sometimes when I'm watching the Jamaica Tallawahs, I tend to say the West Indies. So what's Atsoguli is going to come in over the wicket. He's going to bowl to Brandon King. He's in bowl to Brandon King, and he padded this down to the man at short fine leg, and there's no run. A premeditated strokes there from King. Jay, welcome to the show. Just tuning in. New Alexander, welcome to the show. So seems it's going to be Jamaica versus Guyana for finals. We will send for your way to deal with them. We will send TKR your way to deal with them. Okay, cool. Neil Alexander. As we watch Atsogulu, who is going to come in his 4th delivery over the wicket. Ball to Brandon King, wide outside the half stump. That should be signal a wide. It does. And the Jamaica Tallawahs are off and running. 1 without loss. After 3 deliveries in over number 1. There's no run yet to come off the bat. As Neil Alexander, okay. What a final that would be. Jamaica Tallawahs versus the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Providence would not be able to hold. They would have to put a big screen outside in the car park. He comes in, ball to King, down the pitch, and he is high and hard over the top for 6 runs.
Oh, that's nice use of the feet on the part of Brandon King. There was he coming down the track to that's the goal. That's hitting them right over long off. Beautiful shot, 6 runs for Brandon King.
Yes. So Michael Douglas is demanding an half century from Brandon King. Yes, Jamor Suman,
that's actually my son there, Carlton.
Michael Douglas is your son. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah,
welcome to the show.
He's tuning in from Brazil.
Okay, he comes in now. Ball to King, and King tried to partner this one again. Down the leg side. It's running very close to the fine leg bunch, and it's 4 runs. So the score moves up to 11 without loss. So King there following up that with a 4. And the decision to start with Atsogulu doesn't seem to bother the Jamaica Tallawahs at this time.
Not at all. You have actually King in tremendous form, and King is brimming with confidence at this point in time. So nothing will bother Brandon King.
So Brandon King is the real King, not the St. Lucia Kings.
Not at all.
Brandon King is the real King. So Michael Douglas, welcome to the show. Let's watch as Atsogulu final delivery is going to come in now to bowl to Brandon King. He's in and bowl to King, and King just strokes this one down to long on for a singer. At the end of the over, the Tallawahs are 12 without loss after 1 over.
Yeah, so Jamaica, the Tallawahs off to an excellent start. Brandon King just left off from where he just starting off where he left off from the last match that he played. We know that he's in tremendous form, and what he very okay plays
Hmm?
up two lovely shots in that over. One over the long off boundary for six, and another one sweeping it at the deep final leg area for four. Brandon King is in supreme form, and he's not gonna let this one slide for the Jamaica Tallawahs.
So Francis Macho John is saying that Jamaica Tallawahs will go down 5. I don't quite know what this means. So what is the young man doing in Brazil? He's studying?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good. So Roddy Latu say a hungry Joseph will be bowling at 150. Let's watch. 12
Yeah,
without loss.
I figured that Joseph would have been given a new ball. So yes, he's given a new ball.
Yes.
Yep.
So he's going to run in now. Yes. King, I remember last year in the same similar eliminator, Joseph comes in and up to the wicket and bowl to King, and King drive over top. Let's see, down to the boundary. Was that 6 or 4? What a
4 runs.
lovely shot here. 4 runs.
Oh, that's a sumptuous shot right here on the part of Brandon King. To me, that's a shot of the match thus far. Magnificent. There was Joseph bowling around 145 kilometers per hour, and Brandon King just coming down to the front foot, stroking that one over, made a lovely shot for 4 runs. Sweet timing by Brandon King.
Yeah, what a pleasing shot it was from King. Indeed, it was a very, very good shot as Joseph comes in, bowl to King again. King just opened the face of the bat and guides it down to third man. They go through for a single. Last year, in this similar match, we had third play fourth in the eliminator. Joseph walked down to King and said, I am not leaving you out here. You are coming off before I finish. And I think the third ball of Joseph's second over, he cleaned up King. So I wonder what is going on tonight.
Yeah, let us see what the reply will be.
So Ailes to face this first delivery as Joseph comes in over the wicket, ball to Ailes, down the leg side. He clipped this away. Did he get bats onto it or it came off the pad? Let's watch and wait for the signal from the umpire. Leg by 17 without loss. Wayward there from Joseph.
Yeah, so that's a poor delivery, and down the leg side on the part of Joseph. So he just clipped that when it came off the pads into the 5 leg boundary for 4 leg byes.
Yes. So Francis Matthews John, you gave up on your side. Are you related to Dylan John? Dylan John is a very good friend of mine. Are you related to him? I know he's also from St. Lucia. Let's watch Alzari Joseph as he comes in again. Over the wicket, ball to Ailes, and that's a sharp, fast, rising deliveries towards the throat of Ailes. He just managed to get his gloves on it just in time. That one kicked towards Englishman throat, and luckily for him, he got his gloves on it.
Oh yes, kicked off a length, well bowled by Alzari Joseph. Alzari Joseph is really running in here, trying to bowl as fast as possible. All he could do is to get his gloves on top of that one, and keeping it down for a single.
It's a good delivery as Joseph comes into King, and King swings, misses, through to Johnson Charles, and there's no run. He was looking to pull that. So we are in the second over, being bowled by Alzari Joseph, who's cranking it up here. He has bowled the fastest delivery of the tournament so far. The fastest delivery of the tournament so far. How fast was it, Andre?
151.6, the fastest one of the tournament.
151.6
kilometers. Yep.
Yes. Reaction time is less than a second.
Yeah.
But the techniques get you into line though. In come Joseph, ball to King. King down the leg side again. King looking to turn this one. It goes to Primus at short fine leg. Wide signal by the umpire. So one delivery still to come in over number 2, being bowled by Alzari Joseph. 23 without last year now. Alzari Joseph was cranking it up. A whole
pace like
144. Fire. His last delivery was 145. Let's look as he comes in now. to bowl to short third man backward point cover mid off mid on short mid wicket bowl to King, and King just open the face of the bat and guide this to the left of the man at backward point. They go through for a single, 24 for 2 at the end of over number 2.
Yeah. That's well played by Brandon King. He went right on top of the delivery, just playing with soft hands, right into the backward point here for a single. As fast as Joseph is bowling, I think that King is playing him quite well. King is in supreme form and he's not afraid of Alzari Joseph. Great start by the Jamaica Tallawahs.
Randy Becker is saying that he will give Joseph another over because he's bowling so fast in the power play that he will give him another over. Do you agree with that?
No, I think Joseph should bowl at least 3 overs. There's nothing to lose. The only way that you can win is to take wickets. So Joseph should bowl at least 3 overs.
Yes. So your friend, ball to King and King hit this down to long on. They go through for a single. So that's 4 comes into the attack. He's bowling over the wicket, ball to King, and King just driving that one down to long on. They go through for a single. The score will now moves up to 25 without loss in over number 3.
Yes. As I was saying, the only way that the Kings can win this game is to bowl the Jamaica Tallawahs out. And to bowl, in order to do that, you'd have to use the best bowlers. So I mean, I would give both Ford and King 3 overs as long as they're bowling good enough. Give them 3 overs each as long as they're bowling well enough.
Yes. Well, it's important. I really think that even if he doesn't bowl 3 on the chart, Joseph over the wicket, bowl to Ailes drive, beaten outside the half stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. Even if he doesn't bowl 3 on the chart, even if he bowls 2 and you probably give him a little break for maybe 2 or 3 overs and then bring him back, or probably switch end. You understand what I mean? Give him 2 over from 1, and if he's not getting any wicket, switch end. But you need to bowl out Joseph, and you need to bowl him out quickly.
Yep.
Yeah. Christopher Bristol.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, your version I say. Yeah, your version I say. I can't read that. I can't read that. Oh, you see what him say?
The only thing
I can't read that, man. You see what Christopher Bristol is saying on the screen? Is ball to King down the leg side. He whips this away. Did he get back onto that? That is Ailes. Wide signal. So it's going to be 5. The score is now going to move up to 30. So 30 without loss. And this is one of the problem. This is one of the challenges you have when you are defending a small total. You tend to try too hard.
Right.
And if you don't nail it, the runs will finish quickly.
Yeah, that's right. You're trying too hard, and you're not getting your bearings correct.
Yes. You saw Christopher Bristol comment. Let's watch Joe Ford again. He comes in, ball to Ailes, and Ailes drive down the ground. They gone for 1. Let's see. He didn't time it quite well, so it goes straight to Joseph. Very slowly, they go through for a single. 31 without loss in over number 3. Did you see that comment from Christopher Bristol, your brother?
Yes, and I think that some of those some of the batters from St. Lucia might have probably have joined Christopher prior to coming to bat, because the way that the batted, that must have been the case.
Oh, he probably went to the hotel. They stayed at the Pegasus Hotel. They're just close to the seawall. Ball to King, and King whipped this through the inside, down back with a square leg. They go for 1, and that's all they will get. They thought about the second, but it's not on. That's Ford who is bowling over the wicket. So Ailes is on 2. He comes into strike. King is on 19 from 12 deliveries. Matthew Ford have conceded 8 runs so far in this over from 4 deliveries. 32 without loss. And Chanda Paul seems to be talking more than usual these days. Very animated.
Yeah, Chanda Paul was 2.
Ambrose look very serious.
Two great cricketers from West Indies.
Yes, indeed. As Ford comes into Ailes, and Ailes looking to cut this one. He didn't time it. It goes through to the man at cover. Yes, two legends indeed of West Indies cricket there. And I think you are right, Andre, because Christopher Bristol is in Guyana. Although he claims he doesn't want the Tallawahs to win, but he does. And that's why he visited the Pegasus Hotel sometime last night or sometime this morning and gave
Right.
them some of the matter that he's dealing with. Over the wicket, come ball to Ailes, and Ailes drive outside the half stump, misses 32 without loss at the end of a number 3.
Yeah, nice steady going by the Jamaica Tallawahs. They know that they have everything under control, so it's just a matter of just playing each ball in its merit.
Yes, so I think Nigel Dougal and Patrick Gustard, he said that Nigel Goodall should never umpire a next match. So Michael Douglas, your son is firing some shots. Your son is firing some shots, Andre. He's already attacking the umpires right away.
He knows his cricket very well, sir.
Okay, does he plays it?
Yeah, he played in high school. He did play for Knox.
Oh, he did play for Knox.
Yes.
When did he go to Knox? What year? When did he leave?
He left Knox at around, I think that was around 2018 thereabouts, 2018,
Okay.
2019.
Okay.
2018, I think. 2018, yeah.
Terrible umpiring. Michael, do you know Ozzy Lewis Brown? Bristol, that's why he does franchise so much. I understand now. So all these guys in the chat are licking out at the umpires. Why umpires get so much beaten, Andre? We're going to watch Kerry Pierre, who I think was the man who should have opened the bowling. Kerry Pierre, I think, got 8 wickets, so 8 or 9. How many he got? I think either 8 or 9 wickets so far in the tournament. I think that he should have opened the bowling instead of Adsogul. I love the idea of they trying something different at the start, but I think it should have been Kerry Pierre as he comes in round the wicket, a slip as he goes in, bowl to King. King is off the back foot and he slapped this down to long off, wide off the man, it goes into the boundary for 4. I never thought it was going to get there, Andre.
It was a lovely shot by Brandon King. There was Pierre short and King just rocking back on the back foot and slapping that one through the cover area for 4 runs. Lovely shot by Brandon King.
Yes, and Randy Beckers is saying Jamaica Tallawahs was looking solid for that. Is that eliminator 2? Is qualifier 2? It's only one eliminator, right? I understand. Let's watch Pierre comes in now. So it is called qualifier 2. Randy Beckers comes in now. Bowls to King. And King again looking to cut, misses on the bottom edge. Well taken by Charles. Yeah, that's good keeping. So, Michael, I'm asking you if you know Ozzy Lewis Brown. King hit a big 6. Yes, Randy Beckers. Oh, your feed is ahead of us. Let's watch. Kerry Pierre bowls to King, and King defends again down the offside of the pitch. 36 without loss. 3 to come in over number 4, being bowled by Kerry Pierre. Trinidadian left-arm spinner bowling here for the St. Lucia Kings. He comes in bowl to King, and King hit this high in the air. Gone miles. Okay. Yes, I see that, Randy Beckers. Your feed is ahead of us. 6 more for King. 42 without loss, Andre.
Oh, that's a lovely shot by Brandon King. There was Brandon King coming down the pitch to Kerry Pierre and hitting that one high and hard over long on for 6 runs. Glorious shot by Brandon King.
Rio Linton, it would be my pleasure to show you the screen, but then we will get into copyright trouble. And that's a big deal. We don't have that money.
Not
Comes
at
in
all,
now, ball to King, and King pulls this away. Straight to the man on the edge of the circle who dropped the catch. You didn't need signal that you drop it. Everyone saw it on the ground. So that was Monroe. Did it carry? Let's watch and see if it carried. So Rio Linton will definitely carry to you, but we can't.
That should have been caught by Monroe. Very, 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 very poor effort on the part of Monroe right there.
Yes, indeed, it was very poor. As we watch, King got a chance. He's on 42, 29 from 17. But you have to take your chance. He's going good so far. Pierre comes into King, and King off the back foot, and he hit this down to long off. Straight to the fielder this time. The score will move up to 43 at the end of over number 4. That's 11.75 runs per over that the Tallawahs are going. 10.75, sorry.
Yeah.
So he said, he's a tactician. King average is low is against wrist spin. Hence the reason Atsazulu was used against him. Him better than you, Andre. Him better than you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Mr. Douglas. Him better than you. Very hard. King, please don't give away your wicket. Surely we hope it doesn't happen tonight.
Yeah, he knows his
The
cricket quite
gentleman
well.
in the red shirt is very, very
He knows his
clear,
cricket
and
quite well,
you, the
Carter.
white shirt, is very, very dull. Can it be adjusted, please? Okay. I will try. Wonder. So this, he bowled. King is bowled. King is bowled. Match 4 that knocked him over. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, that's a poor shot on the part of Brandon King, you know. It was King trying to hit the ball over the mid wicket area, you know, missed completely and bowled all over the place. Brandon King is gone for 30. Poor shot.
Yes. So Brandon King is out. Gone for 30. That's a poor shot. His foot was nowhere near the pitch of the delivery.
No.
And he just drive at that one and misses. And in comes, this is Stephen Taylor. The US, he plays in the World Cup qualifiers for the US. So in comes Stephen Taylor. What do you expect of Taylor tonight?
I mean, he's a competent enough batsman. I expect him to just, you know, try to get himself, you know, play himself in, you know, and to partner Alex Seals and try to give Alex Seals a lot of the strike. You know, Alex Seals, we know that has been in good touch from the last match. So it's just for him to spend some time at the crease, try to see if he could get himself in a bit of form for the game on Friday.
Yes, sir. Wilbert Brooks is saying he's wondering if you can get a team in Brooklyn, if you can organize a team in Brooklyn. You see the comment on the screen there, Andre.
Oh.
So you probably need to link up with him.
Oh yes. Yeah, Wilbert. Yeah, we probably need to get in touch.
Right.
Yes.
So you probably need to DM. How can he DM you? You're on Facebook, Andre?
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
What
So you can
comes
probably,
in bold to bold? Is he out? Is that out? Yes, he's out.
Yes,
is he out? He's bowled. So much for the storming back here for the Lucia Kings. Oh, match four. Taylor got a golden duck.
Really good delivery on the part of Ford, who pitched on mid stump and straightened and just knocked Stephen Taylor's off stump out. Lovely bowling by Matty Ford. I think Matty Ford is probably, to me, probably has been the best bowler of this CPL. You know, he has swung the ball a lot both ways, and he has been really, really economical. He has been outstanding for the CPL tournament. Really good bowler.
Yes, and definitely, as we look forward to the team that is going to Australia, Matthew Ford is a name that must be mentioned. It must be considered. And when we dig down into the stats as we go closer to the team that is going to Australia, we'll see. But at this time, as you said, he's bowling very impressively. Very impressively.
Yes. I've been impressed with him from the first match. You know, he has swung the ball both ways. You know, he's not the quickest of bowlers, but his ability to swing that ball, that's very good control. He bowls well in the power play and also at the depth. Good bowler.
So Shamar Brooks, the new batsman, Michael Douglas is saying very good power play bowler. So give us some stats on his power play, Michael Douglas. Just tell us his fitness. He's saying that his fitness is his main issues. So the young man really follows the cricket. Good. Glad to have you here, Michael Douglas. You probably have to join us the next match. You have to probably join us in the studio the next match, Michael Douglas.
Michael.
Maybe it's time for me to fire your father. So let's watch Matthew Ford now, as he was about to come in, and then he just put up and decided to go back to the top of his mark. Charmaine Bennett is saying that he hopes they can win. You're talking the Tallawahs or you're talking the Kings, Charmaine? West Indies selection has many bowling options, but not enough batting. He comes in to Brooks over the wicket, outside the half stump, the batsman leaves alone. It goes through 42 for 3 after 4.3 overs. And what a start here by Matthew Ford, picking up 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. You have conceded just 8 runs from his 1.3 overs so far. What do you think about him? What do you think about him, Andre?
Excellent bowling on the part of Matthew Ford, getting the ball to swing both ways, and keeping the batsman pretty honest. Excellent start by Matthew Ford indeed.
He comes in again over the wicket, bowls to Brooks, and Brooks just defends that out into the offside. The man at backward point field, there is no run. So you're saying that he's a very good.
Yeah, if I were the captain, I would get Joseph back on at the other end right now.
Tallawahs, okay, yeah, okay, Charmin, thank you. Charmin Bennett, thank you. That's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion, Dre. Bring back Joseph. Ford into Joseph Brooks, right, and Brooks defends again out into the offside. There is no run. So this is a very, very good over here by the young man. He's really bowling well. Let's watch that delivery that he bowled to Stephen Taylor. It pitched, it comes in, it's straight, and it just leave the batsman and knock back the half stump. That is almost unplayable.
Yeah, excellent ball. Excellent ball to get first up.
As a batsman, you don't want to get that ball first up. Probably you don't want to get it even when you're on 100. It was a lovely delivery from Matthew Ford. He comes in again, over the wicket, in and bowled to Brooks, and Brooks whipped this one off the pad, down to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Lovely shot. So he just got a little too greedy there, trying to york Brooks. He misses the york, and Brooks pounces on it and whip it away down to mid-wicket for 4.
Lovely shot by Brooks. We know that, Brooks is one of those players, when he's on the go, he's a really nice batsman to watch because he has an array of strokes and he times the ball so sweetly when he's on the go. When he's not in form, he looks a bit scratchy, he looks pretty horrible. But once he's on the go, he's a really nice touch batsman.
Yes, indeed. 47 for 2 after 5 overs. And as you have said, and someone else in the chat have said, Joseph is back into the attack. I think you were the one who said it first, and then someone in the chat said that, remember, right. Joseph, yes, stepped up as well, yes. I think Linton is saying that Joseph needs to step up as well. I think he leave out the needs. That's my interpretation.
Yeah. Yeah. So
very interesting match. If the Kings could get another wicket right now, it will be very, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed,
Although
wow.
The thing about it is that Brandon King gave them such a good start that they made the total look small. He bowls to Hale. He's looking to swing. He got the inner portion of the bat, and it goes down to fine leg for 4. So he moves up to 6. Hales is going to continue to be positive here, 51 for 2.
Yes, it's quite a risky shot there on the part of Hales. I think Hales is running from the pace. Pace like fire, and I think he's probably running from the pace of Joseph. So it's going to be a very, very interesting over this one.
Very good observation. That ball that he has to thump from under his throat, it probably get him upset a lot, and he's probably nervous for it. You're probably right. So he wasn't giving himself room. He's running. Short, fine leg. Running. A mid-wicket and a mid-on as he comes in now. Bowl to Hales, and Hales pull this. High, over fine leg for 6. Lovely shot that time. 57 for 2.
Yeah, well, let me see this one again. Oh, a pace of delivery, and there was Hales just swiveling on that one over the fine leg here for 6. But I don't think Hales is as comfortable facing Joseph. He looks really uncomfortable against Joseph because of the pace.
Yes, and he was late onto that one because that one, it really close to the angle of the bat. And generally, if he was early on it, it would have not gone to fine leg, and it went to a very fine leg. So that shows you that he was very late. Just ball to Hale, and he just stand up and defends that one into the onside, Andre. So if he was earlier shot, it would have gone more toward backward of square leg.
Backward of square instead of fine leg. That's right.
Yes. But because he was late on the shot, it went to fine leg, almost behind the keeper. Very, very fine leg. So he was beaten for pace in that one.
Not looking comfortable against Joseph at all.
Yes. So go Tallawahs. Delroy saying go. Yes, 6 from Ailes, Mikel. As Joseph comes in now to bowl to Ailes, who's on 12 from 9 delivery, up and bowl to Ailes, and Ailes edged this past the keeper, down to the boundary for 4. He took that off the stump.
I'm not sure if he looks like he intended to play that right that at the past it, but if you're gonna have Joseph bowling at this point in time, you need a wicket. Get a slip in. Get a slip in also. You know you're bowling pretty quick. Get your slip in.
Yes, that is poor captaincy. Maybe you would not have played that shot, but but you are dead right, Andre, that you need a slip in if you are looking wicket because you cannot defend.
Exactly.
They only need ball to Ailes and he whips this in the air. Short of the man are coming off the mid-wicket boundary. They're gone for 1 and they will second 1. Ailes will not take 2 because he's not going back down there to face Joseph. He's running, Andre.
Oh, yes, he is. He's not going to be facing Joseph. He's not comfortable against Joseph. And if Joseph, listen, Joseph should be bowling with at least 1 slip. The only way you can win the match is to take wickets, and you must have attacking fielders in place, for to take the chances, and then you should get a slip in for your strike bowler, your main strike bowler, your fastest bowler shouldn't be bowling without a slip.
All right, Valerie, I won't say it. I will take your advice. I won't say it. Tallawahs is doing the treble over the St. Lucia Kings. Joseph comes in now. Up to the wicket and ball to Brooks. Down the leg side. He turns it off the hip. It goes left of the man at short. Fine leg. They go through for a single. Sends the return in at the non-striker end. At the end of over number 6, at the end of the power play, the Jamaica Tallawahs are scoring at 10.5 runs per over or 63 for 2.
The Jamaica Tallawahs right here pretty much coasting to victory. I'm absolutely rollicking start from the Jamaica Tallawahs, led by their captain Brandon King, who played a quick fire 30 runs from 19 balls.
So the St. Lucia Kings players, they have a very quick turnaround because I think the Caribbean airline flight leave Guyana about 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. So they will just have to go back now to their hotel. That's the St. Lucia Kings players who are going to the Caribbean. They will just have to go back to their hotel now and pack and get ready because the flight leaves at roughly about 5:30 in the morning. So they will have to be there about 3:30, 4 o'clock to check in. So they won't get much sleep. So they will lose the match and they won't get much sleep.
That might be the only flight. That might be the only flight out of Guyana to the rest of the region tomorrow, because we know how difficult it is, inter island traveling is.
Yes. It may well be. If they don't catch that one, they'll probably have to wait until the night. As Joe Ford comes in now, ball to Brooks, and Brooks defend. They go through for a quick single, good run, gentlemen. And so Brooks moves up to 5. Will they get the overthrow? No, they're second. This is the difference. 64 for 2. And you can see Ailes. If Joseph was the bowler, I'm sure that they will go back for 2 just now. But Ailes want a piece of Ford. He's on 17 from 11 deliveries. The Tallawahs just needing 62 runs now. As Ford comes in over the wicket, ball to Ailes, good delivery, touching down on mid and half stump. He shows the maker's face, and it goes back down the wicket to the ball, and there is no run. This is a good spell by Matthew Ford. His name must be in the hat, Andre.
Most definitely. Matthew Ford has been bowling really, really well for the St. Lucia Kings. He has been pretty consistent right throughout.
Linton, I really hope so that we are going to be. He comes in 4th, over wicket, ball to Ailes, touchdown, just on about 4th stump, but he still uses risk and whipped it down to long on for a single, 65 for 2 after 6.3 overs. Michael Douglas, do you think that Matthew Ford should be selected for the West Indies squad to tour Australia? What are your thoughts? I want to thank all of you in the chat. Please touch a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Do you think Matthew Ford should be in the West Indies squad? He comes in over the wicket. Loud appeal. He's out and he has struck again. Brooks gone. Good ball in the air from Jepta Ford. He's plumb dead. 65 for 3.
Yeah, that one was just it's it that just came back off the seam, and plumb in front, striking Shamar Brooks plumb in front. Excellent bowling again from Matthew Ford. Really, really good bowler. Excellent bowling on the part of Ford.
Yes. The champion wicket. The champion is bringing St. Lucia. He's from St. Lucia. The Kings are his team. And I've not seen him from night, but now that 3 wickets have gone down, I think he has a look of hope. But the score is 61. Just 61 needed, the champion. But I'm happy that you are here. Good to see you always, sir. You're a supporter and a community member, and we're always glad to see you. Yes, 3 downs. Tallawahs, yes, we should win this comfortable, man. We should win this comfortable. Especially, this is 4th fight. No, he has 1 over to go after this, right?
Yes, another over after this. And whichever way the game goes from here, and it's most pleasing for West Indies cricket to see the young man Ford. That's the way he has been bowling. Quite pleasing. For West Indies cricket.
So yes, so it's good that a left-hander come to the crease. So Roddy Latu think you should carry him, but you don't play him. It's good that a left-hander come to the crease, and let's see what will happen now. But then he bowled a beauty. He bowled a beauty to Stephen Taylor. He's going to switch to round the wicket to a reefer. The West Indies number 3, so we should be comfortable. He comes in, round the wicket to reefer, and reefer inside edge that. They go through for a quick single. Ailes want the strike, the score. Or did they? So that was plumb dead before. So Brooks just playing across the line instead of presenting a straight bat face.
A straight bat. Yes, that's what he tends to play across the line somewhat, Brooks. When and he oftentimes gets himself in trouble and getting out LBWs. So that should have been playing straight instead of trying to play across the line.
The champion, I don't know what you're on, I don't know if you are taking some of what Christopher Bristol is taking, but it's not going to happen tonight, the champion. It will be 4 out of 4 in the last 4 matches that the Tallawahs play the Kings. As Ford comes in, bowl to Ailes, and Ailes pull this, a short delivery, a slower delivery. He pulls it down behind square. They will come back for a second. Let's watch. No, they just jog off the single, 67 for 3 at the end of over number 7. Will you bring back Joseph Andre?
Of course, you'd have to give Joseph another crack at Heels, with no doubt about that. Give Joseph another crack at Heels right here. Because if Joseph should get Heels, the Jamaica Tallawahs might be in a little bit of bother right here.
Robert Simmet is saying he just reached welcome. Reefer, a name that make you high. That make you high. He has done really well so far, but he will also need to put in a good performance in the Super 50. I think we are going to have the series against England first. Michael Douglas, him better than you, Andre. Him better than you, Him better than you.
As well,
Him know the cricket, man. Him bad, Andre. Him bad, man.
He knows it quite well.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. And he's very balanced.
Yeah.
So Pierre bowl to Hedge, pass first slip. Oh, good delivery by Pierre. Ailes with both feet together trying to drive that one. It peels off the outside edge and goes down to the boundary for 4, 71 for 3. Lucky.
Yeah, lucky on the part of Fields. But at least, I'm pretty much glad to see a slip in, because the only way that you can win is to take wickets, so that's really good on the part of really good captains right there.
Yes. Okay, Jay, thanks for your opinion. He comes in. So generally the chat is saying that he needs to put in more work, but he has been bowling well for about a year now. Don't Andre comes in, bowl to Ailes. Ailes now more committed to that shot and drives it down to long off a single. The score moves up to 72 for 3. Yeah, Matthew Ford has been bowling well for about a year now.
He has been playing for a while now, so he's one of the emerging players. He has been around for quite some time. So there's nothing wrong with giving them a chance.
Yes, and we must not forget, although I don't see the global T20 in Canada as one of the top 5 league. It's probably a second tier or a third tier league when it comes to T20 franchise cricket tournament. But he did got most wickets in the recently concluded global T20 in Canada. And he's definitely he has been sustaining a good form for almost a year. Pierre comes in over the wicket, ball to Reefer on the back foot, he turns that off the middle stump, down to the field and the mid wicket boundary. The score goes up to 73 for 3 in over number 8.
Yeah, so I mean, there's no reason why he should not get his chance. He has put in the work. He has been doing well. So the young man should get his chance to go to play the next series for the West Indies.
Yeah, let's go number 3 West Indies batsman Jerome Small. Nice. So Pierre is going to switch to round the wicket, ball to Ailes, and Ailes strokes back this to Ailes. He's out caught. Oh, what a soft dismissal. He's trying to force that one. And I'm telling you, St. Lucia Kings are back in this match.
Yeah, they're back in this game. It's not over yet. Not over yet at all.
The king of Robert Sibbett is saying that the king have no crown. And Real Linto is saying that Reefer needs to give us some of his bat. He have not produced anything this season. That was a soft dismissal from Ailes. He went onto the back foot trying to force it. And it looks like it just tapped on him. And he just lobbed it straight back to Pierre, who picked up the wicket. And the St. Lucia Kings are storming back. And here comes Imad Wasim, who will be trying to see this home, just needing 52 runs to win from 74 deliveries.
Yeah, I think the pitch is holding up a bit. You realize it's not coming through. I think some deliveries are stopping on the batsmen. So, if you play too early, you might be in trouble. So it's not the type of pitch that you cannot go, I think that it's the best chance is when the ball is new and in the power play try to hit over the top or try to score really quickly. But apart from that, the pitch is holding up somewhat.
So the champion is saying, let's go. Ailes gone. Mr. Casanova is saying, Jerome Smalls and Michael is saying that it's time for Imad Wasim. Jamaica Tallawahs will get bowled out for 113. Sorry to bring news from the future. Sheldon Smith, welcome, man. Sheldon Smith, Jamaica Tallawahs will get bowled out for 113. Here comes the dangerous Imad. Pierre bowls to Imad, and Imad just turns this into the inside and almost just jog a single, looking very comfortable. 74 for 4. So let's see. He was trying to play a forcing shot, and it stopped on him, and it just goes straight back to the bowler. So Ailes, after that century, he just made 24. So the two openers between them have made 54 runs out of the 74, and yet we have lost 4 wickets. 74, he comes in now. Ball to Reefer, and Reefer turn this to the right of the short fine leg. They go through for another single. At the end of over number 8, the Tallawahs are 75 for 4. Reefer is on 3. Wasim is on 1. Yes, Andre, welcome back.
Yes. Yeah, so it's very interesting at this point in time. Still advantage to the Jamaica Tallawahs. It's a pretty low score, and they have far less than a run ball to win, but still the game of cricket, still glorious uncertainties, really.
They're really back into this match. I think they are back into it. My good heavens, why are these batsmen playing like chicken without heads? Good question. Michael Douglas, no, he's not. It's just the banter. We try not to use the H word here, It's just the banter, man. And your father will tell you that Sheldon is just bantering,
Yeah.
We try not to use the H word here. St. Allen now, Jamaica Tallawahs. Well, here comes Chase, and Chase is known to getting wickets against the Jamaica Tallawahs. So let's see what will happen, Andre.
And he'll be bowling to the left-handers, which is a good move again. So, I think the captain is doing quite well right here.
Yes.
Good captaincy.
So this match is far, far from over. It's far, far from over, this match. Oh, ball to Reef, and Reefer drives back along the pitch. Chase is bowling round the wicket. Mr. Casanova is saying that we just need to rotate strike. 6 off every over is okay from here. Chase comes in round the wicket, ball to Reefer. Reefer drives, beat the bowler. It will go down to long off for a single. The fielder comes off the boundary and sends the return in. Andre.
Yeah, that is all.
Ball, that Ford ball to Stephen Taylor. Should they have taken off Ford? Should Ford have completed his spell?
I think it should have been given. I think they could have finished with actual 4, because if you were to get another wicket or 2, Jamaica could have been in really a bit of strife. And as I said before, what you need is, you really need wickets. That's the only way you're gonna win. So, is that they're gonna keep Ford or Joseph on for a prolonged period of time? I think one of them could have been actually used to bowl their 4 overs. So, but the spinners they have come on and they have done well thus far. So let us see where it will go.
So that delivery, while you were talking, Chase bowl and it took Imad was in the pad. The umpire said not out, but they are going to review it. But it missing leg stump. It clearly going to miss leg stump. So you are watching the review.
Yeah, I think that's missing. It's sliding down the leg side. That's missing leg stump.
Let's watch the review. Let me just run through some of your chat while the review is taking place. You're saying that Chase owes us a win. Okay. Roll, Tallawahs, boat Jenker down the stream. Merrily, Tallawahs winning this. Robert Smith, welcome. You're back in primary school. Come on, Jamaica Tallawahs. You got this. It's like taking candy away from the baby. Bobby Johnson is here. Where's Bobby Brown? I question Reefer performance. What's the score? What's the score? The score is
77 for 4.
77 for 4. The score is 77 for 4. Tyrone Robbins, sorry about that. Bobby Brown probably was out all day today. What does the St. Lucia Kings need to do from here, Andre?
Well, they just need to keep on taking wickets. Just keep it tight as tight as possible. Don't give any free runs away to the Jamaica Tallawahs batsmen, and just see if they can just take up a wicket here and there and just keep the pressure on.
The target is 125. So Jamaica Tallawahs need 48 to win from 67 deliveries. 126 is a target. They made 125. Chase round the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who defends down back the pitch, and there is no run. At the end of over number 9, the Tallawahs are 78 for 4, looking to get 126 to win. And I must apologize for not saying the score as often as I should. I'm sorry about that. Just please, I apologize. It should be easy there, Ivy, but this is a game of glorious uncertainty. 48 needed from 66 deliveries.
Yeah, it should be straightforward, but cricket isn't played like that at all. So, and here comes Raza, who is also a decent bowler, quite a good bowler indeed.
Yes, so Raza, he comes in now and he bowled to the left-handed Reefer down the leg side. Wide should signal. The umpire doesn't signal any. It seems like there's not much dew tonight, Andre, as in previous night.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that way at all.
Raza comes in round the wicket, bowl to Reefer, and Reefer drive, got the inside portion of the bat, and then it goes into the pad and then goes down to long off, and there goes for a single. 79 now for 4.
And Raza is one who patterns his bowling off from Narayan. He said Narayan is the one who is sort of a mentor when it comes to his bowling.
As he comes in round the wicket, should say, bowl to Imad Wasim, who turned this into the onside, past the square leg umpire. They trod through for a single. They're doing it well here. They're just knocking it around, because a runner ball will get them home in the 17th over. So they're just knocking it around here. And this is good going.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. That's all they need to do.
Raza
Just knock
comes
it
in
around.
over the wicket, round the wicket, ball to Reefer. And Reefer giving himself room, just pulling his right foot away and accessing the delivery and plays it dead off his left pad. And they get a single down to long and dangerous by Reefer. But he kept his eye on the delivery long enough and played with a straight bat. He moves up to 7. Imad Wasim is on 2 from 5, comes back into strike. Raza round the wicket now to bowl to Imad Wasim, as I duly think that that Matcha Ford should have continued. Raza round the wicket, bowl to Imad Wasim, pitched up and he whipped away. Can't beat the man at short mid-wicket. That's Rastan Chase, who dived to his right and prevent this single. He's a very good fielder. One to come in over number 10, 81 for 4. Imad Wasim looks around the field. He surveyed the field as Raza comes in round the wicket to bowl to Imad Wasim. He's in, bowl to Wasim. Wasim just plays this one in the gap, into the offside. They go through for a single. They end up over number 10, 82 for 4. Just before I come to you, Andre, I think the St. Lucia Kings need to bring 2 fielders in. They have only 4 fielders in the circle. The Tallawahs are knocking it around. They don't need 5 fielders on the boundary. They need to bring in 3. 2 more.
Yeah, sure. They need to do that because I mean, you need to. If you're not taking wickets, you want to be preventing those singles. You want to keep it as tight as possible, not giving away free runs to the Jamaica Tallawahs batsmen at all. So if they're not getting wickets, you need to take the fielders in and and try to let the batters go over the top.
Yes, I agree with you. Mikel is saying that St. Lucia needs to bring back Joseph and try to get Wasim early. I agree with you, Mikel. I also think that they need to bowl Matcha Ford final over. So I would go right now. My next 3 overs will be Joseph, Ford, Joseph. That would be the next 3 overs. And then I bring on also Kerry Pierre. Or you could bowl Joseph, Pierre, Joseph, Pierre, Ford. You could do that also. That could be done. So the next 5 overs should be bowled by Kerry Pierre, Joseph, and Ford. I have no doubt about that. If I was a captain, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, because you don't want Joseph or Ford to be coming, say, when only 30, 20 runs remaining. The game would have been pretty much gone by then. So now is when you need to strike. And I think that, with Joseph's pace against the like of Wasim and against Reefer, who is not as confident, I think that could probably work, that could actually work.
Yes, Devrick Ivy is saying that the batters need to think and they should bat intelligently. The champion is saying that bang, bang, bang is coming. the champion is saying that bang, bang, bang is coming.
Bang, 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 bang could mean 4-4-4,
All right, the champion, you hear that? Yes, and by extension, it could mean 6-6-6.
Yes.
Yeah, because he never said that St. Lucia
needs
to go bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, what bang, bang means the champion.
Yes,
it could be bang,
yes.
Bang. 6-6-6. So
there's no cricket as we have in the drinks break. So the water cart is on the field. There's no cricket at this time. So so we're just going through some of the comments. Brian Paul is saying Tallawahs game to lose. St. Lucia Kings left their worst performance for this game. Brian Paul is saying. And Kelvin Marins is saying, simple and easy. Go Tallawahs, Tex Green, game over. And Mr. Casanova, 4 off the over. They need at least 6. Cannot put pressure on themselves. Yes, that is true. Paul will be welcome to the show. Michael Douglas, he will not bowl Pierre while Wasim is there. Wasim is comfortable against spin bowling, especially left arm spin. Michael Douglas, I heard you, but I'm still going for Pierre. The other night we saw they did not bowl Wasim to Ayub, and as soon as Wasim comes on, he gets Ayub. You remember?
Yeah.
Big up Kelvin Morris. Good night to you too. Glad that you are here. Robert Smith. Smash a like on the video, of course. So that smash that like button as Chase comes in bowl 82 for 4. He bowls to Imad and Imad strokes this out into the offside. There is no run. 82 for 4. In over number 11, Imad was him seconds as Chase comes around the wicket to bowl to him. He comes in, bowl to Imad was him, and he just turns. It's comfortable into the outside, as Mikel said. They go through for a single, 83 for 4. So Reefer comes in to strike. May I remind you that Reefer is the number 3 West Indies batsman. So Jamaica Tallawahs needs not to worry. This is a cruise in the park.
Yes,
He just
yes.
see the score.
Number 3 batsman for the West Indies. All right.
Yes, thank you, Robert Smith. Slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button and share the video, please. Well done, Robert Smith. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Round the wicket, ball to Reefer. And Reefer play one of those textbook test forward defensive strokes that he played in test cricket, showing that he's really the number 3. Comes in again now. Chase. Round the wicket, ball to Reefer, and Reefer slap this to the man at cover. That is Joseph, and they get no run. 83 for 4. 2 to come in over number 11. Chase comes in now. And the Kings are really fighting in this one. Ball to Reefer, and that one turned. It squared him up. But he got a single out into the offside. He was looking to play that in the onside, and then it squared up. But he adjusted very well and played it out into the offside for a single. The score will now move up to 85. 85. 1 to come in over number 11. Being bowled by Chase, the right arm off spinner. He's going round the wicket. 84 for 4. Round the wicket, ball to him and Wasim just dabbed this into the offside and goes through for an easy single. That is exactly what I'm saying, Andre. The field is too.
The batters are just picking up singles at will, and I mean, this actually serves no purpose for the Kings to be doing that, because once they keep on doing that, they're gonna win easily. The only way you can win is to take wickets, and you take wickets by building pressure, and I don't think St. Lucia Kings are building enough pressure.
Now, Allen has not batted as yet, so we'll keep you up to date. 4 wickets gone. The 4 batsmen that have out so far are King, Ailes, Taylor, and Brooks. Those are the 4 batsmen that have been out so far. 85 for 4 after 11 over. So that's just about 85 for 4 after 11 over. So they just touched about 8 runs per over.
Yeah, just a little under 8 runs per over.
Yes. As we watch, Raza comes in round the wicket, ball to him, Wasim, who defends back down, just stopping the ball, and there is no run. Mr. Castanova is making a very good point here. That 3 from the chase over, we need more runs than that. We cannot allow them to bring it back. 41
it's quite fine. They're doing quite fine as far as that run the ball.
Who strokes it out into the offside, and there's no run. Go ahead, Andre.
I mean, they're quite fine. I don't think it's they're not bothered any at all, So I think what they're doing is quite fine. They're picking up singles at regular intervals. So quite good so far.
Yes, please click on that like button, please, and let us get up this to 9,400 tonight. Please click on the subscribe button. He just opened the face of the bat, try to run it down to a short fine leg. Primus misfield, and they go through for a single. And this is not the first time that the St. Lucia Kings having a little issue with Primus misfielding, especially in crunch matches. And we saw that happen last year, especially against the same Jamaica Tallawahs, when he misfielded a lot, and against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 86 for 4. It's time for Joseph, and it's time for Matthew Ford, I think. Welcome to the show, Bobby Buns. Glad to see that you have made it home safely. Happy that you are here. This is still an easy win for the Jamaica Tallawahs. The Kings left themselves really short.
Yes.
Goes to Reefer, and Reefer drives this through the offside. They touch them for 1, and they amber back for the second as the return comes in. 88 for 4. 2 to come in over number 12. The Reefer needs to settle down and play his shots. So he got 2 years. So let's watch Reefer now. As Raza comes into Reefer, who's on 10 from 12 delivery. He just straightens up as Raza comes around the wicket, ball to Reefer. And Reefer just on the back foot, cannot beat the man at short mid-wicket, and there is no run. The score remains at 89 for 4, 1 to come in over number 11. Tallawahs was needing 37 runs to win in 8.1 over. And it's definite. So it look, yeah, they finally have seen them drawing the seam of the ball.
Yes. Yeah. See that this use coming, it's finally coming in right now, huh?
Yes, it's finally coming right now. As he blows on the ball, trying to dry it. I don't know why. I don't like that. I don't like you imparting bodily fluid on the ball, whether hair or fluid. I don't like that. 89 for 4. 1 to coming over number 12. Raza comes in round the wicket. Ball to him. Was him down the leg side. He clipped this away. Beat the short fine leg. They go on for 1. They are back for the second. Did he get back onto that? Will they come back for the third? Let's see. No, they Reefer looking for the third, but him was him sent him back. It's wide. So it's 3 runs there. 92 now. So the score moves up to 92 for 4. So the Tallawahs was closing in on victory here now. Just needing another 34 here. That was wide by Raza. He should not have been bowling as yet. I'm telling you, it must be Joseph now. And Ford.
Yeah,
Joseph
you need to get back your
turn this into the outside. They go through for a quick single. Reefer was alert there, 93 for 4 after 12. So Lawrence Clark, welcome to the show, Lawrence Clark. Glad that you could tune in from London. Wonderful to have you here. Nice. Yes, for sure. No need to pick and swipe. Kelvin Marins is saying.
What is important? What is just an observation here. Primus is I think is a bowling all rounder, but yet still we have not seen much of him in terms of his bowling. Right, not in this match. We have not seen him at all in this match. Not much in the tournament. And even when I think he's a far more capable batsman than Joseph, but yet still today, when they think they could have promoted Primus to give him, let him get as many opportunities in terms of facing balls to try and let him get a score. They didn't do it. So the tactics was really, really poor on the part of the St. Lucia Kings today. It was quite baffling.
So Sammy and Raza just never got it right. As him faces up to Chase, and Chase still bowling. Wonder why. Why is Chase still bowling? He played that one into the outside, 93 for 4 after 12.1 overs. Why is Joseph not bowling? Why is Ford not bowling? Why is Spear not bowling? What is going on with the Kings? Why are they not making a match of this and bowling their best bowlers? Why? I don't like this type of cricket. He comes in, Chase, ball to him, was him. Who just tuck this into the outside easily. Down back with a queer leg. They go through for a single, 94 for 4. Andre, you can tell me why?
I don't know. It's quite baffling. And that's all they need to do. Just keep on milking these spinners. And they'll get home very easily. See, when the bad ball come, punish him that 4 runs. That's all they need to do. Poor cricket, poor captaincy. You can't
Chase comes in around the wicket, ball to Reefer, long up, and he pulled this away, down behind square, into the boundary for 4, 98 for 4. The Tallawahs was closing in on victory very rapidly now.
Yes.
So that was a long up there from Chase, and Reefer pulled it over the head of the umpire to his left, down to the boundary for 4. The man on the square leg boundary had no chance.
You can't afford.
Will be in trouble. Comes
you
in ball,
turn
backward for a single.
How is it that you're going to be bowling? You have your strike bowlers, and whenever you're trying to restrict a team. No way your strike bowler should not bowl the full quote of overs. No way that should happen.
Yeah, that is so true. So 26 and 2, 28 needed for victory. Or 44 deliveries. As he comes in round the wicket, ball to Reefer, and Reefer tucked this off his hip to the man at short fine leg. Primus there, stop it, but did not pick it up cleanly. They go through for a single. So 99 now for 4. Needing 27 runs to win from 43 deliveries. I don't think Raza is a good captain. And if instruction is coming out from the coach, I don't know. Probably he's not listening to the coach. Chase over around the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who strokes it back down the inside of the pitch to the bowler who feel there is no run the end of over number 12.
I just think that it has been very poor on the part of the St. Lucia Kings all night. The way they approach the batting, it left a lot to be desired. And now in terms of using the bowlers, it's just quite baffling to me. How can you not, Joseph and Ford should have been bowled out already.
Bobby Bonds, I don't think he's a good captain. And you may well be right. He had, I think, one good year. One good year he had. That's Raza. One good outstanding year. And after that, he has not repeated it. So you might be right. Julian is saying, this is a below par score for an eliminator. Coupled with poor tactics.
So Joseph is belatedly coming back into the attack now. The game is already gone. The game is already gone, pretty much.
Yes, so 99 for 4. The Tallawahs needing 27 runs to win. And the premier West Indies fast bowler, Alzarri Joseph, has finally got the ball. Finally. He should have gotten it 2 overs ago. Right now, Joseph should not have had more than 1 over remaining. Should not have had more than 1 over, and he has 2. So let's watch as Joseph comes in to Raymond Reefer. He's up and ball to Reefer, and Reefer slap this away down towards backward point. They're gone for 1. The field, the boundary field, and send the return in. The score moves up to 100. That's the Jamaica Tallawahs 100. So that's 100 for the Jamaica Tallawahs. And they are showing a female catch. What a catch. You saw that catch, Andre, by Dupree.
Oh, yes. Brilliant from the South African Dupree.
Yes. It shows on Sammy's face that Raza is not listening to him. Raza is really a poor captain. No Rovman Powell, same treatment. Back-to-back champion. Kelvin Marins, that will send a big statement. Joseph over the wicket, ball to him, and Wasim turns his off his pad down to the man on the fine leg boundary. They come through for a single who feel just in the vicinity of a backward square leg, about just at the edge of the 30-yard circle. 101 for 4 in over number 13, being bowled by Joseph, who have conceded 26 runs from his 2.2 overs so far. Reefer is on 17. Imad Wasim is on 8. 101 for 4. The Tallawahs needing 25 runs to win now from 40 deliveries.
Yeah, and Jamaica Tallawahs was coasting home to victory here.
Up to the wicket and ball to Reefer down the leg side, wide signal. 102 for 4, Andre.
Yes, Jamaica Tallawahs was coasting home to victory right here. I think that the horse is already gone through the gate. I think that Raza missed the trick. Joseph should have been bowling, around 4 overs ago. And it's the horse has already bolted.
Yes. In the best case scenario, this should have been Joseph last over. He comes in now. Up to the wicket and ball to Reefer is in, ball to Reefer, and Reefer cuts it away straight to the man at short third man who is Chase, and there is no run. Was that Chase or Primus? Primus, there is no run. 102 for 4. And what I like about Joseph here, I realize that Joseph is not over trying. He's trying to bowl within himself and ensure that he hit the right spot and is not going for those glory delivery. Because it tends that you come on going for the glory delivery and goes for runs instead. 102 for 4, looking to get 126 to win. That's the Jamaica Tallawahs. Joseph over the ball to Reefer, and Reefer trying to force this through the offside, back the inner portion of the bat, and it goes back down the inside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. 2 to come in over number 13, in over number 14. 2 to come in over number 14, being bowled by Alzarri Joseph. Reefer is on 17, Imad Wasim is on 8. The Tallawahs are 102 for 4, replying to the Kings, who made 125. We lost Andre there again. He will soon be back. Let's watch. Joseph now comes in. over the wicket. He comes in over the wicket and bowled to Reefer, and Reefer defends that one. Sharp rising deliveries under his armpit. He took the left hand off the bat and pushed it down right in front of him. Well played by Reefer. There is no run. The score remains on 102 for 4. One to come in over number 14. Errol Green, welcome to the show. Good night. Thanks for keeping us up to date on the game. You are welcome, Errol Green. Joseph, the final delivery of his third over as Reefer Seckers. Good game. Leshan, welcome. Let's watch as Joseph runs in now to bowl to Reefer, who pulls this away down towards a short fine leg, who comes in and field. At the end of over number 14, the Tallawahs are 103 for 4 as we welcome back the man, Andre Douglas.
Yes, so Jamaica doing it pretty easily now. You know, there shouldn't be any problems from here on. You know, I think it seems like the St. Lucia have pretty much given up at this point in time. You know, it's just a matter of just going through the through the overs. You know, and they should be very much on their way home.
Mr. Casanova is saying 4 from the over. Should we be worried about that?
No, not at all. Not at all. You know, I think Jamaica they have everything under control.
23 needed from 36 deliveries. So 4-6 is 24. But Mr. Casanova doesn't want it to go that close, and I understand. But I think as we get closer, they are just going to step on it a little.
Yeah.
Yes. Why is Atsogulu coming back into the attack with 2 left-hander at the crease and Matthew Ford still have an over outstanding? Raza is just not a good captain. I hope that this is the last time he ever captained a team. I don't definitely also. The grass bank is empty, but it won't be like that tomorrow night at all, Andre.
No, and it won't be like that for Friday also, because whichever team loses tomorrow, so it's whether Guyana or Trinidad, they still have a good crowd on Friday night.
So Atsogul comes in the right arm leg spinner, row over the wicket, ball to Reefer, and Reefer tuck this into the onside, looking for a single. It's not on. The return comes in and hit the stump, and then they will now go through for the single. 104 for 4. He was well in his ground. There was no opportunity for running out there. Reefer moves up to 19. Imad Wasim is on 8. The Tallawahs now need 22 to win from 35 deliveries.
Yeah, it should be easy going for the Jamaica Tallawahs from here. All they need to do, just keep on knocking it around. The bad ball will come. The boundary ball will eventually come.
Yes, Jay's firing some shot. He's wondering what Powell is doing now at this moment. He can't feel good, Andre. Do you think he feels good?
No, not at all. And not that Powell must be having nightmare.
Yeah. Your friend, I don't know if he's seeing well. What you see his comment on the screen there.
No, Christopher Bristol. I think the Jamaica Tallawahs just have it under control. They're not struggling. They have this game under control.
So that was shot outside the half stump by Atsogulu to Imad Wasim, who cuts it down to the fielder on the cover boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 105 for 4. Imad Wasim moves up to 9. Raymond Reefer, who is on 19, comes back into strike. So 2 deliveries gone out of the 15 over. So the 15th over so far being bowled by Atsogulu, the Australian.
And they will win with at least 2 overs this pair.
I think so too. Just 21 needed. So tomorrow night, the Trinbago Knight Riders versus the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And all being well, we'll be here to carry to you live and direct. We'll be live here tomorrow night. We'll be joining 20 minutes before the start of play. Kenneth Gale, thank you for the updates to us in the game. You're welcome, Kenneth Gale. I'm very happy. So they are checking the ball. They may be going to change it because it's getting definite now. If by some miracle Jamaica make it into the finals, I bet you they will get dismantled and disgraced come Sunday. So what Christopher Bristol is saying there, Andre, is that if Jamaica beat TKR Friday, because he assumed that Guyana
Ghana will
Amazon
win
Warriors,
tomorrow.
yes. So he's saying that if we get into the finals, he's going to dismantle us.
I
Christopher
don't think
Bristol,
so. I don't. I think if Jamaica sneaks into that final come Sunday, you're gonna have a shocker. Christopher Bristol, your Ghana Amazon Warriors will be in the wilderness for another year again.
I hope so. I hope you stay sober tomorrow, Christopher Bristol. Yes, we'll be streaming all the matches go right through to the final from now on. So we'll be streaming all of those matches, Christopher Bristol. And Andre, make sure and wear your red jersey tomorrow, okay? Andre, you have to wear your red shirt tomorrow.
Rodler too. I'll
Andre.
be cheering for the winning team tomorrow, sir.
You'll be cheering for Guyana Amazon Warriors tomorrow. Atsakolo comes in bold. Turifo looks to pull that down the outside. Andre, are you saying that Guyana is going to win tomorrow? Jamaica Tallawahs need 21 runs to win. They are 105 for 4. Are you cheering for the Tallawahs tomorrow?
Which is it? Chicken curry or curry chicken? Which is it? Which is going to take it? Chicken curry?
Let's see. Atsagolo, the leg spinner from Australia, with getting a ball with a dry seam. He comes in now. Over the wicket, ball to the left-handed reefer who's off the back foot, and he cuts this in the gap between short third man and cover. He runs out to the walls, the backward point boundary. They will come back for the second quite easily. The score moves up to 107 for 4. Jamaica Tallawahs now need 19 to win. 19 to win from 31 deliveries. Reefer is on 21. Imad Wasim is on 9. Atsaguli, 2 to come. In over number 15, being bowled by Atsaguli, he comes in. To bowl to Raymond Reefer is in. Over the wicket, bowl to Reefer. And Reefer just goes across the stump and places past the umpire, down to the fielder, coming off the boundary, fielded just at the edge of the 30-yard circle, send the return in. The score moves up to 108 for 4. The Tallawahs now just needing 18 to win from 31 deliveries. 1 to come in over number 15. Imad Wasim comes into strike. He's on 9 from 19 deliveries. Raymond Reefer is on 22 from 24 deliveries. But no need to rush. King went very hard at the start of the innings. Atsaguls comes in over the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who just tucked this towards short fine leg for a single. 109 for 4 after 15 overs.
Yeah, that's Jamaica Tallawahs. Just doing it pretty easily here. Just milking the bowling, you know. I know that they'll probably hit a few boundaries, you know, when it comes on to probably less than 10 runs remaining, you know, but they're just doing it pretty easily at this point in time.
Andre, are you supporting the Warriors? Your friends said that you are secretly doing so and you must wear a green shirt tomorrow.
Supporting the Warriors.
Chicken
curry in it there.
Yeah. Mr. Brown, please play. Please wear your Jamaica Tallawahs shirt. Okay. All right, Valerie Harb. Yes, I will do. I will do on Friday. Definitely will do. Will do on Friday. 4 minutes behind. Red card coming. It's not going to reach that. No, it's not going to reach there. So it starts at this 17th over, but it won't reach that far. We'll win before. We're going to win this in the next 2-3 overs. Chase round the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who turns it off his pad into the onside, and there's no run. So something is definitely wrong with Raza, unless Joseph and Ford said we can't win, so just bowl the spinners. Comes in now. He's going to come in, bowl round the wicket. He bowled to Imad Wasim, and Imad Wasim turned it into the onside for a single, and there is no run.
Yeah, I mean, how can you have your two strike bowlers, your two main bowlers, and they have not bowled out their full quota of overs? It's just quite baffling. That's basic captaincy. You can't do that. You cannot be trying to restrict a team and you don't bowl out your two main bowlers.
It's baffling. The tactics is bewildering. Chase round the wicket, ball to Reefer, and Reefer play a textbook forward defensive stroke. Back to the bowler down the offside of the pitch. The score remains on 110 for 4. 16 needed from 27 deliveries. Chase in his third over. Round the wicket, ball to Reefer, and Reefer drives straight back to Chase. He missed field. They will go through for a single. 111 for 4.
No, it's
so
a drop
Chase
catch.
here.
Actually,
It's a drop catch?
Yes.
So let's watch the replay. Chase, who's usually very good off his own bowling. Oh, it was a drop catch. Yes, it was. So Chase just drawing the ball in his rag and in his rag that he have in the back of his pants. 111 for 4. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who drives through the inside, down to the man coming off the long off boundary for a single. The score moves up to 112 for 4. This is absolutely poor captaincy on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. Raza, I don't know where he's getting the instruction from. There are 4 fielders inside the circle. He's bowling the spinners, and the Jamaica Tallawahs batsmen are just milking it. This is poor, Andre. Very poor chase round the wicket. Ball to Reefer, and Reefer finally found the fielder in the circle, and there's no run. 112 for 4 after 16, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, Jamaica Tallawahs was just toying around with the St. Lucia Kings at this point in time. You know, there's actually no bowler that's actually putting them under pressure. I mean, Chase is, you know, bowling nice line and length, but you know, he's not troubling the batsman much. All they need to do is just knock the ball around, and they're doing it very comfortably. So very poor on the part of the St. Lucia Kings.
Yeah, I can't understand the tactics. You have a bowler who have gotten 3 of the 4 wickets, and he bowled his third over, I think from the 8th over. His third over was the 8th over, either the 8th or the 7th.
Right.
And you have bowled 16th over, and he has not bowled again. The tactics, I cannot understand it on the part of Raza.
Right. He's coming on when they are, 14 off 24. The game is already gone. I don't get it.
Yes.
The game's already gone.
Right, Michael Douglas. Their game is already gone. The game. Yes. What, you know, tomorrow, the banter tomorrow. Please remember to click on that thumbs up, the thumbs up button just below the bottom. Round the wicket, ball wide outside the half stump. No wide signal, 113 for 4.
And
so
make sure they share to all the Trini friends and all the Guyanese friends tomorrow. You know, they should be tuning in live.
Yes. So click on that thumbs up button just below the video, and then click on the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. It's free to do both, and share the video with your friends. Let's get it up to 9,400 tonight. Ford comes in round the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who swings at that one at the inner portion of the bat. They touch down for 1. They're coming back for the second. Well done. That should never have been 2, because the fielder should not have been on the boundary. The fielder should not have been on the boundary. 115 for 4. Just 11 needed now, Andre.
Yes, and the Jamaica, the fat lady is very much, you know, tuning up, you know, just to sing to the final riot act for the St. Lucia Kings.
If I was the captain, the Jamaica would have to go over the top to win this match. As Ford comes in, to Imad Wasim, who strokes it down to mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains on 115 for 4. You cannot win this match. The Jamaica Tallawahs should not be winning this match by just hitting the ball into the gap. You should have the fielders in the circle and cutting down on those singles and say, Jamaica Tallawahs, if you want to win, you have to play big shots and get the ball through the gap or hit it over the top.
Exactly.
You hear that? Comes in, ball high in the air. Is this 4th wicket? Is a 4th wicket for 40? Yes, the catch taken, and he got the breakthrough. But is this a little too late? He's upset. He's very upset because he cannot understand why Raza did not bring him back. Imad Wasim goes.
Yeah, the game is already gone. The game is already gone. Little too Too late shall be a cry. Too late shall be a cry.
Cannot understand. Cannot understand. Cannot understand. It's bewildering. It's baffling that a man who have gotten 3 wickets, gotten 3 wickets before this, by the 7th over, you have not bowled him since. Yeah, Ford got his 4th wicket. The Tallawahs are still winning. Can Ford be the power play bowler we are looking for? Bobby Brown, I've been saying it. I have not concluded it yet, but he has done so well for about a year now. So he must be in the reckoning as Shamar Springer comes to the crease.
And not only power play, because he has bowled well in the death overs also. So not only has he bowled well in the power play, but he has also bowled well at the death.
Mr. Shugs, if Jamaica Tallawahs does not win from here, those Jamaica Tallawahs players, they would not be able to live with themselves after this. They would have nightmare for years. Andre?
Yep. Oh, yeah. They'd never live through this at all.
No, man. I think the game is over. 11 needed, 5 wickets in hand. Shamar Springer is coming to bat. They are holding back Fabian Allen, and Shamar Springer is coming to bat. Chris Green is not yet batted. So that's still some batting there. So let's watch. Mohamed Amir will not bat, so maybe 6 wicket down as Shamar Springer clip this off his hat. They go for 1. Will they come back for the second? Primus is the one who comes into field and a comfortable 2. 9 runs needed. Single figure digits now needed by the Jamaica Tallawahs. 9 needed. And Ford getting 4 for 21 here. What a lovely bowling spell.
Yeah, excellent spell of bowling by Matthew Ford.
Yeah, the game is over. Mr. Brown, Galen Evans is saying, Mr. Brown, your team on. Yes, they are on. No need for that shot. Singers, we need, not big shots. Lawrence Clark, but you see what happened when you bring back on the pace and bring in an extra fielder into the circle? And that's what we're asking for. Over the wicket, bowl to the right-handed Springer who tucked this off the zip. Primus has to do some work again. They get 1 this time. 118 for 5. 8 runs needed now. 8 runs needed, 3 overs and 1 delivery to come.
Yeah, I think the match will be finished in the next over.
Yes, they will be forced to bring another fielder within the circle. So Ford, 4 for 22 from 3.5 overs. Let's see if he's going to bowl Joseph. Let us see. I cannot understand the thinking of Raza. Thank you for being here, Jermaine Price, Jerome Small. Thank you for being here. St. Lucia going home on the first boat. Oh, the Coast Guard don't stop them.
Yeah.
Sammy looking sad. Yes, they are looking sad. 119 for 5, 7 runs needed from 3 overs. So the Tallawahs just needing 7 from 3 overs. Okay, Christopher Bristol. Mr. Beer, poor Sammy. Yes, Mr. Beer, poor Sammy. Andre.
Yeah, Sammy is quite a dejected man, I thought the tactics from ball 1 of this game was very poor on the part of the St. Lucia Kings. The way they approached the batting, it left up quite a bit to be desired. I don't think they look purposeful in the batting, and certainly at times they did look purposeful in the ball, but the tactics have been very poor tactics on the part of the St. Lucia Kings.
Allen got 4 for 25. And Ford got 4 for 21. Who is the man of the match? Yes, Claude Murphy. Happy. Yes, indeed, Claude Murphy. I know you are happy, sir. Who is the man of the match?
Allen without a doubt. Allen has to be the man of the match.
Down the leg side, comes off the pad, off his body. They are reviewing it. Raza is reviewing it. He thinks that he got a hedge to it. But this is just foolishness. That was nowhere near the bat. These are the foolish things Raza does and think that he's a captain.
Yeah, nowhere near the bat at all. You know, I mean, just hoping more than anything else.
Yes. Nowhere near the bat. And it missing leg stump. And say Sol 4X is saying that Ford reminds me of Krishmar Santoki from Jamaica. He needs to increase his speed to be effective in international cricket. How fast is Ford bowling, Andre?
He bowls around between 128, 130. Is that really slow? I mean, that's quite acceptable. I think that if you can move the ball with that pace, that's fine. You don't need to be at, everybody doesn't need to bowl at 125, 140, you know. Bowl at 128, 130 and being able to swing the ball both ways is quite good.
Carlin Wisdom, I think I know this name and I think I know this person. But what happened is it's copyright, Carlin. I cannot show it. I will get in serious copyright problem, you know. So I'm not able to show the match live. We call what we are doing a watch along for persons who are not able to see the match. It's almost like radio commentary. It's just that the difference between us is that on the radio, you will not see us, but you can see us here and we react to the comments in the chat and so on. So we cannot show the match because of copyright restriction. We need a next team. Oh, yeah. The champion, you think you are dead? Yeah, you think you are done in this match now, the champion? Peer in the attack. Who want to eat some peer? Jamor Suba, you get that, Andre?
Yes.
Round the wicket, ball to Reefer. Reefer looking to pull down the leg side again. White signal this time, 120 for 5. The Tallawahs needing on the 6 now. Claude Murphy, we are wasting time. We are wasting time. Jay, thank you. Pierre, ball to Reefer. And he pulled this high and hard down to the field of the boundary. Is it a catch or is it 6? What happened there? Let's see. Let's watch the reaction. We don't know what is happening there. Has he taken the catch or is it 6? The ball is in his hand, but has he taken the catch? What a effort though by Matthew Ford. He's a good fielder, Andre.
Yeah, that's a very good effort. So what they're checking for is whether the ball went for 4 or 6. You know, good effort nevertheless from Matthew Ford, but they're checking to see if it's a 4 or 6. If it's a 6, the match will be over. As indeed like 6 runs, and the match is over, and you know, and the Tallawahs have won.
So Raymond Reefer made 30 from 32 deliveries and carried the Jamaica Tallawahs home when they were in a spot of butter. Congratulations, Reefer. Reefer had a good match. Raymond Reefer had a very good match because when Mohamed Amir pulled up, he came in and he bowled a very good 2.3 overs. Good match there from Raymond Reefer.
Yeah, quite so. He did pretty well in this game. You know, apart from that one the drop catch that he had, you know, he held his nerves. You know, when the Jamaica Tallawahs was in a spot of bother in terms of his batting, he held his nerve with his captain. Meanwhile, was him, you know, knocked the ball around and played quite sensibly. You know, and he took it home for the Jamaica Tallawahs. Well done to Raymond Reefer.
Who are you giving the man of the match?
Fabian Allen. I think Fabian Allen, you know, although the Kings were struggling when he came on to bowl, he put the final nails in the coffin of the Kings batting. So, you know, Fabian Allen at the bowl at the back end when you thought they would have been going after him. So, you know, he actually put those nails in the coffin of the St. Lucia King batting. Fabian Allen is my man of the match.
Well done, Andre. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for all of you for being here. And please, just before you go, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. I'll see you again tomorrow evening. Have a great night, everyone. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones.